Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's contest from Donald Tyson Field. We got the Turner County Rebels playing the homestanding Clinch County Panthers. Pre-game warm-ups just underway. Turner comes in at 5-1, I believe. Clinch County the same record. So tonight's a key matchup for both teams. We have head coach Don Tyson with the Clinch County Panthers here. Going to talk to us a minute or two about tonight's game and how's everything going. Coach, how was your week of practice?
Really good this week and last week, mainly just to get some guys healed up, and clean up some things that we've been doing wrong, penalties, mistakes, just little things, so it's been a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's well needed in the middle of the season because we've had a pretty tough schedule.
Really tough. Yeah, just a lot of games, hard-hitting games, 4-quarter games, and man, it'll just wear you out, especially with it being as hot as it's been, and it'll just wear on your body, and so we really needed that off week. It came at a good time, so feel like we've got our legs back under us a little bit, so maybe we'll be able to play fast tonight.
That's good. Turner County looks like they look good on the hoof for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're 5-1. Very good football team. Very athletic, big. Everything you need to have for a good football team. So, man, we've got to really play well. We can't come out and start off slow. We can't turn the ball over. We need a big crowd. If you're on the fence of whether or not you're going to come to the game or not, we need everybody here to help us.
That's right. I know when I was coaching it, when the fans got fired up, everybody got fired up, players included, and that's all part of it. High school football is such an emotional game. It can change on you in just a minute.
That's right, and our last game over in Pearson, it's like that every year over there. It's just a dead environment, and it's just hard to, it's hard to play fast and aggressive and have fun when it's just like you're playing and it's quiet, So having a big crowd, a loud cheering crowd, man, it makes a huge difference. So, I hope everybody comes out.
Well, maybe they will. It's been a couple weeks since we've been here, and got a big night with all the Pee Wee midgets. I say all the teams coming in.
Oh yeah, that's the heartbeat of the team. The bloodline. They're lining up down there. They're about to walk, and we give them all high five, and it's just great seeing those kids. Man, they just light up and they love it, and AC Cooper's doing a great job, and I just want to say thanks to him and all the guys that volunteer to coach and take up time with the kids. It's important.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck tonight, and we'll try to catch you maybe at halftime.
All right, thanks.
You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV.
On November 5th, voters in Clinch County will have the opportunity to vote on the East Blast.
The East Blast referendum is not a tax increase. It will simply extend the 1% sales tax for education for an additional 2 years.
The high school intercom system has been updated, and the elementary middle school fire alarm system has also been updated.
Thank you for the intercom system here at CCHS.
Thank you for keeping us safe.
Many classrooms have been updated with new tile floors.
All right, folks, we're back. We've got an interview with the head coach of the Turner County Rebels, Nick Hayes. Coach, your team comes in at 5-1. You've been successful so far this year.
Yes, our kids have played really hard. They bought into the things we're trying to do. Got a young group, got a talented group, a hungry group. Played some really good teams, which that every night in the region is a dog fight, and that's what you're going to get in this region. And our kids have stepped up to the challenge so far and played hard, done everything we've asked. Been very pleased with their efforts.
Y'all had a good week of practice this week?
Yes, sir. Cool weather. Coming out and not being 80, 85, 90 at practice. We got after it. Had shorter practices. As you get towards the back end of the season, the hay's in the barn, so to speak, and you want to be crisp and clean and come out with a lot of tempo. We try to practice really fast, and to the credit of our kids with the cool weather, it was a good week for us.
Yeah, it's kind of when the weather cools off a little bit, they got a little more energy because they're not battling that heat and everything. They get a little sparked up. Sometimes you get a little much. You got to be careful not to get too much action.
That's right. And it's a catch-22 with Coach Tyson. These guys, you guys do such a great job and so physical with on both sides of the ball. You really fight that balance of being a single-A football team, and how much to have contact at practice and how much to scrimmage, because you need to see it, and you need to keep your kids healthy as well. So I think we had a good mixture this week, and again, tip of the hat to kids. They came out and played hard this week at practice, and hope we continue that on Friday night.
Yeah, Class A is a different animal. You got a lot of kids that have to go both ways. It almost turns into Ironman football. Coaches at the higher classifications kind of got a little bit easier, but it's a juggling act, like you said.
County, where you've got a running back and a quarterback 2 hours a day, and can really get some intricate wrinkles bought in. You got to be really conscious of how expensive things are at this level, and kids playing offense. It's a catch-22 if you try to get too complicated, and you guys are proven fast. It's simple, Yeah, you're definitely right. Catch-22, single-A football is, you got to get creative, and I think coaches at our level, don't get as much credit sometimes as the higher classifications, but it's a task for sure.
Y'all got some good-looking kids on the hoof, Coach. Turner County always comes in looking good, and this year's no exception.
Absolutely, and taking the job, I just came in and challenged the kids, and just kind of asked them to read the presses a little bit, and we're trying to we're changing the culture, and the kids are buying into that. And I just asked them to, hey, take away the but. Everybody says that. You just said, Turner County, great looking kids, and we do. We've got phenomenal athletes in Ashburn, Georgia, and I just challenge them to take away the but. Turner County has great athletes, and don't let people have a but behind it. Handle your business the way you're supposed to, and that's what we challenge them to do.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight. Maybe we'll catch you at halftime for sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Many classrooms have been updated with new tile floors, paint, and student desks.
Funds are also used to purchase technology equipment, school buses, and safety enhancements. We are 1-1 with student Chromebooks in grades 4 through 12.
We have a Wi-Fi system throughout both schools.
Thank you for our Chromebooks!
Thank you for our classroom technology.
Thank you for the equipment.
We have a new weight room and batting facility.
Thanks for the new weight room that we had built here. The old weight room was very old, and it really wasn't a safe environment for our kids. It was dirty and rusty, and now our kids enjoy this new facility, and we have really taken advantage of it. It has been a great asset to our program.
The tennis courts have also been resurfaced.
East Loss is not a property tax. It is a sales tax that is paid by everyone who shops in Clinch County, including those who do not live here.
Please remember to vote on November 5th. Early voting starts on October 14th.
All right, folks, we're back. Another interview before the game. We've got Clinch's trainer, Adam Howard. He comes over to us from Valdosta Orthopedics in Valdosta, Georgia. He's been doing this several years, and he is a huge benefit to our program. He takes care of these kids not only on Friday night, but Saturday morning at the clinic over there if we have any injuries, and on Wednesday he comes back. So he is invaluable to this program, and there are several others they send to other schools. You just can't measure how great it is to be able to get these kids medical attention right away. Adam, how's everything going tonight?
So far we're going pretty good. We had a couple of injuries actually when I was out here on Wednesday at practice, which doesn't happen very often, but you know, it is football. But that having a bye week's that's big, especially kind of late in the season. So got these guys rested up a little bit. They should be ready to go.
Well, you know, tonight's not quite so hot, so I know hydration is always a concern, but maybe tonight it won't be as big a concern.
That's right. It's finally starting to feel like football weather, so that's we've been waiting on it for months now, so it's going to be good. Still, with a lot of these guys never really getting off the field, playing both ways, the conditioning's huge. Usually it's a little bit easier, but it's still a factor, so we still got to be pushing fluids on them all night.
All right, Adam, we're going to let you take a break. I'm trying to catch AC right here. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
Hey, AC.
Please remember to vote on November 5th. Early voting starts on October 14th.
You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV. Attention all hunters. Homerville Feed and Seed has all the shelled corn you need to bag that buck this year. Drop by and load up with corn, shotgun shells, food plot products, and everything else you need to make this year's hunting season the best ever. Whether you're a blueberry farmer or a backyard gardener, we have a wide variety of fertilizers and seed for you. There's no need to drive out of town when all the ag products you need are right here at Homerville Feed and Seed, Homerville, Georgia. Winky's Southern Styles in Homerville is the go-to place for custom embroidery and vinyl transfer designs. Whether it's t-shirts, caps, or special Christmas items, Winky's will make it happen. Go by our location at 44 East Elna Street in Homerville and see Lenora for embroidery and vinyl transfer. Winky's Southern Styles supports the Panthers in their quest for another state championship. Go Panthers!
All right, welcome back, everybody. Got tonight's Pee-wee Midget Night here at Panther Stadium, Donald Tyson Field, and we've got the Clinch County Recreation Director, A.C. Cooper. He's in charge of our athletic program over there, and had all his kids walk down the sideline getting high fives to the players, and this is always a special night to showcase what we got. AC, tell us what we got going on over here tonight.
Oh, well, we just finishing up. I mean, the season is almost done and all, and we've been going at it for almost a month now, and we everything kind of wrapping up, and we're getting ready for All-Stars and all. So we're supposed to play on the Jamboree and Lanier tomorrow, but the weather ain't gonna let us be able to do it. So we ended up canceling that out, and we'll probably start back next week and end the season up and get ready for All-Stars.
How many teams do we
have? We have 2 10U teams, we got 2 8U teams, 1 12U teams, and we have 4 flag teams.
And when we get ready to play All-Stars, or how will it work?
Actually, it'll be district. We'll probably play like a couple of warm-up tournaments, like in Berrien and probably the Bulldog Bowl in Lakeland. And district starts like the 18th of next month. So we'll be preparing, and after we pick the kids that make the All-Stars, we'll start preparing for the district tournament. Okay,
how big is our district? Where is it located geographically?
Actually, it's the Waycross area, the smaller little towns from the Waycross side and all. Consists of us, Long County, Brantley County, Pierce County, all of the smaller towns or whatever. And we are considered to be in what they call the Class C. And the bigger towns will be Class A and Class B, so we'll be competing against all of the smaller towns back on the Waycross side.
Where will the games be played at?
This year it was they picked Long County, so it'll be in Ludowici, Georgia, on the 18th.
And then how many games will it?
It's single game elimination. I mean, you can't lose but one game in yard. But if you win, you move on like every week, and we can play almost all the way up to around Thanksgiving. I mean, provided we win and continue to move on, we can play up to Thanksgiving. And I think right after Thanksgiving, if you continue to win, you get a chance to play for the state title.
Appreciate the job you're doing. The rec park looks good. You got a large number of kids playing. Heard nothing but good things about it. And then I know it's special to you because you played not on this field but the other field. You know how it all started for you.
I enjoy doing what I do. I mean, it's the big thing is just having that relationship with the kids and all, and just building that special bond with them. I mean, and I just, every day I wake up, I mean, that's when I jump up and put my clothes on, first thing I think about is getting out there and just seeing what I can do to make a kid better today, you know. I mean, and I try to live day for day and not try to worry about what the next 2 or 3 weeks going to be about. I try to focus on the next day at hand. So, and just try to be a big mentor to these kids, man. I mean, it's a lot of them that don't have people to look up to, and I try to fill in that role as much as I can. And I mean, and I love doing it, man.
Well, the other thing is you can't do it by yourself. I know you got some good volunteer coaches that help out.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. I do have some exceptional coaches and all, and hey, they put countless hours in trying to help these kids, and I know they don't always get a pat on the back because I mean somebody always don't like what might have happened or whatever. But for the most part, for these guys to come out and put the time in that they put in for nothing, no cost. I mean, basically just doing it from the heart. I mean, you can't beat that, man. And I tell people all the time, somebody had to do that for me. You know, that's why I tip my hat to the guys that come out and coach these guys for nothing.
You know, I saw as the kids were walking by a lot of former Panthers that were out there coaching, and they remember what it was like. So I'm glad to see them giving back.
Oh, yeah, and that's one of the things I wanted to focus on is try to get some of the old players to come back and some of the younger players and try to get them locked. And Franklin Tushner, Mike Davis, just to mention a few, those guys, they made Clinch County football. They were really, really good people, good coaches and all, and I mean they were there for the kids, and I mean I just can't say enough about those 3 guys. They really meant a lot to our program. And speaking on Mr. Franklin Tushner, hopefully next year we're working on trying to get the Franklin Tushner Bowl back, and what I'm planning on doing is doing the Franklin Tushner Bowl, and I'm gonna add the Hunter King. It'll be Tushner and Hunter King. It's something I'm excited about and something I really want to do. I mean, it probably should have never gone away because he meant so much to our program. So it's in our heart to make sure we get that back going.
Great thing, like I said, he did it for decades. He just did it for a few years, and then Hunter had tragic death. And that was Mr. Let you go over there and kind of take care of you. We'll chat with you along.
Thank you.
You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV. You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV.
There's a reason why we're South Georgia's automotive superstore.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram. Chevy.
Nissan on the east side.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center.
GMC. Coming soon, the all-new Walker Jones Honda.
Toyota.
We've got it all, so why shop anywhere else?
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Attention all hunters. Homerville Feed and Seed has all the shelled corn you need to bag that buck this year. Drop by and load up with corn, shotgun shells, food plot products, and everything else you need to make this year's hunting season the best ever. Whether you're a blueberry farmer or a backyard gardener, we have a wide variety of fertilizers and seed for you. There's no need to drive out of town when all the ag products you need are right here at Homerville Feed and Seed, Homerville, Georgia. Winky's Southern Styles in Homerville is the go-to place for custom embroidery and vinyl transfer designs. Whether it's t-shirts, caps, or special Christmas items, Winky's will make it happen. Go by our location at 44 East Elna Street in Homerville and see Lenora for embroidery and vinyl transfer. Winky's Southern Styles supports the Panthers in their quest for another state championship. Go Panthers!
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship season.
Testing.
Drop
1,
by
2.
before and after
1,
the
2.
game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creekbox TV. We're live here in Homerville, Georgia, getting ready for the Clinch County Panthers to take on the Turner County Rebels. Tom's finishing up eating a piece of pie. The fireworks are going underway. It was Pee Wee Midget night. All the little ones with the rec director, A.C. Cooper. Man, that's a big special thing to do. I'm sorry, Tom. Before we get started, brother, I want to thank everybody. My baby got in a bad wreck 3-4 weeks ago, and Lexi and Skylar, Amy, and myself, we want to thank everybody for the prayers, Tom, because I'm going to tell you, the good Lord has been good to us.
Yeah.
Without him, man, I mean, just,
we wouldn't be here.
No. It's
it's and there has been a lot of prayers going up for y'all, for our community, for Lexi, for the family. I know that because a lot of people reached out to me for y'all.
Man, and I appreciate you and Tim, man. Tim's done a great job filling in, and he'll be back on the sidelines tonight. I've had people text me, Tom, and message me that I don't know, that from Tennessee and all the viewers that we watch, North Carolina, just a bunch of people, man, that's Creekbox family. So, but tonight's game is going to be an exciting game. Turner comes in 5-1 and ranked number 10 in the state, Tom. So, and got
gonna be a good game tonight.
Yeah, man, we want it. So finally, it feels like a Friday night in South.
Well, not in here. It's hot in here. You're over.
Hey,
here we go. Here we go. Daniel's my hero. He just turned the air conditioner. I can get comfortable now.
Well, if
he just turned the air conditioner on in the trailer.
If they lose me, I'll be run to the truck and get my sweatpants.
Get your sweatpants.
I brought some.
Got your blankie over in the corner. Gonna put your wrap up in your blanket.
I've seen the little one, man. She has been racking up.
Man,
y'all got to add a room on for all the crowns and trophies.
I know. We she really has. She's won up Miss Peanut, so she gets to go to the Capitol in March next year. They have peanut butter and jelly day at the Capitol.
All right.
And so she gets to go up there with all the legislators at the Capitol in Atlanta.
Man.
She won Miss Honeybee. But the big thing she won is she's Miss Georgia 5th grade. You know, you don't just have a Miss Georgia. That's for the older girls. But then you have when you get down younger, you have them per grade. Mm-hmm. And she'll go compete in the Miss America Elementary pageant.
Man, I didn't even know they had one.
I didn't either, Alan. I didn't either. And when she won, Emily and I looked at each other like, what's this? We just went up there for the experience, you know. But Ella, man, it's that smile she's got.
Oh, I'm telling you, man.
But so we'll be going to Little Rock, Arkansas.
All right,
but, man, the good thing about it is one thing she's doing because of this, she's got a platform against bullying. It's been, October's been Bullying Awareness Month. And so the more stuff she does like that, that's what it's all about with the pageants. It's not just pretty dresses and smiles.
That's right.
You know, when she's winning, then she's required to go do stuff, and it's teaching her a lot, and she's trying to do a lot with the school system, you know, so it's a good thing.
That is exactly right. I know Lexi's watching, Lexi and her mama, and I think DJ and some's over there.
Yep.
And I got to give a shout-out to the South Georgia Medical Center Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like night and day, man. They are doing a great job. If anybody in your family needs any rehabilitation, if y'all get with Lenore Strickland and that bunch over there, and they can hook you up. They are doing a great job. Tom, I didn't even see who won the toss.
I think we're receiving, Alan.
Man, y'all, we've had some good games. The Wilcox game, one of the best games of the year that y'all did a couple of weeks ago. And then the longest game of the year was a couple of weeks ago in Pearson, wasn't it?
You ain't kidding, buddy.
Me and Lexi hung that one up about halfway
through.
That's right. Here comes the Rebels of Turner County. They'll be in white tops with orange bottoms. The Panthers are coming out in all black, Tom, and you got your pink shirt on.
Yeah,
man.
there's pink out.
We got a bunch of pink in the bleachers. I was looking. I've got to get in the groove of knowing all the numbers. I've been out so long.
Yep. All right, Alan, I'll tell you what. You want to let's go to Tim real quick. Let him say the opening prayer. We'd leave him on my mic.
Okay.
Say the opening prayer while they're saying the prayer on the sidelines.
Thank you, Tom. Folks, let's pray for tonight's game. Father, we thank you so much for this day, God, and just the opportunity to come here and play this wonderful game. Father, we thank you for just all you do for us. We ask you tonight to be with the players, the coaches, fans, everybody involved, God. Keep us safe on the field. Give us traveler's mercy, God. And we just thank you for your healing touch and all we do, God. Thank you for forgiving us when we fall short. All these things we ask your son in Jesus' name, Lord. Amen.
Amen. And, brother, that's what it means about. Tim's done a great job, man. I just can't tell you the people that have called, Tom. But we getting in the short road. We getting better. We'll be home before you know it.
Yep.
Hey, all right, man. Turner, there's the pink out.
Pink out, yeah.
Yeah, they got it all going on.
J.R. Goodman.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that is J.R. It looks like Turner's going to be receiving, Tom. So the Panthers will kick off. As Scott Lassie says, we're going to defer.
Defer?
Yeah, defer to the second half.
Yep.
I said, what kind of jacket you like? I like defer.
Defer. There's Brad on the sidelines, our cameraman.
He got him a jacket on tonight, man. It's cooled off.
Man, it's South Georgia. It's not cool. You just mentioned it's going to get cool. And everybody gets chances to wear their winter clothes, so the first chance they get, everybody brings out their jackets and a long sleeve. Man, I'm in a short shirt and shorts. You know?
Man, we got to give a shout out to Miss Lisa. She brought some homemade chili.
Oh, man.
And that chestnut pie, boy, it was good.
It was good. She's had it every week. You just haven't been here. She told us not to say anything. She wanted you to feel special, like she'd made it for you.
That's right. That's what I've missed the most about Creek Boxes eating on Friday night. That's right. All right, Turner County, man, like I say, they're 5-1 this year. You know, this could be a Irwin's undefeated in the region, but you take a loss here. Irwin still has to play Turner, I think, down there. I don't know if they've played yet or not, but this could be a region championship game tonight for both teams.
All right, what lineup do you have?
I got whatever Jimmy, the main man, brought me.
Jimmy. Turner County, all right, and you got,
and I got
it right here too. Okay.
Turner comes out in the spread. They like to throw the ball, and he's going to throw the fade down the middle. Got him,
wide
Tom.
Open, Alan.
All the way. He's going to get away from Moorhead. That's going to be one play, one touchdown. Man, number 13 for Turner, and that is
Moorhead was fixing to have him. He cut back.
Yeah, he knew to get away from Moorhead.
Yeah.
What a pass. One play, Tom. That's
He just got, man, we're going to have to keep him in front of us. He got behind the defender, and then it was off to the races.
What a play. Way to start the game for the Rebels. And they're going to go for 2, it looks like, Tom. And the fireworks just, we just had some good ones before the game. And nope, they're going to kick it. They bring number 16 in. Amarion Blanks.
Nope, number 42.
Okay, let me look.
16 must be holding it.
Evan Zapoot. Or Depote.
Zapote.
Look at that. Hey, Zapote or Zapoot, one or the other.
I don't think it's Zapoot. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Ivan.
There you go, Ivan.
I missed you.
yeah, that's right, man. And he's a left-footed kicker, Tom. He's going to put it down and up and right through the uprights, brother.
All right, Alan. Well, let's just take a short break while we get lined up to receive the kick.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tom, the Panthers are going to have to answer right here. Turner took one play, 75 yards, 7-0. The shot of the crowd. There's Sherrill. I was looking for Hugh. He ain't far.
Everybody, Alan just told me, he said, I hadn't talked this much in 3 weeks. He's full of it. So you know he talks constantly. How many creek box ads did you sell us down there at the hospital?
Man, I've showed them. Lexi has showed all the nurses. We got a lot of people. All the rehab nurses are watching tonight.
Yeah.
Good kick. Look out, Tom. He's one man away from breaking it. That was Moorhead right up the middle. He'll bring it out to about the 38-yard line. Good return in there by the Panthers.
Frankie Cation said his Gator buddy's back.
That's right, man. The Gators played good last week. I'm proud of the Gators. We got beat by 14, but there's another shot. There's Miss Pittman. That Miss Corbett sitting beside her?
Looked like it.
Man, and Turner's got 10 men in the box. Panthers going to run around the left end. Look out. There goes Walker. Pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line, so he'll pick up 40. Cheerleaders are in pink, Tom. Good run by the Panthers. Panthers come out, they break the huddle, they stay in their wing. They got wing to the right. Turner comes up, 10 men in the box. And did the Panthers move? Let's see. Yep, illegal procedure on the Panthers. That'll back us up 5. You know, the Panthers really need to take their time and kind of grind it up. You don't want to score too quick. Turner scored in one play, which is trying to answer.
Yeah, that's right.
You want to keep that offense on the sideline. Now Panthers will get the 5 yards back.
Fred Tiller just texted in, said to tell Coach Hanley he's missed you.
Yeah, man, Fred.
Yep, hopes all's doing well is what he said.
Man, I love old Fred. You talking about, he's probably one of the best receivers to come through Clinch County.
Yep.
Went to the University of Kentucky, graduated.
Yes, he did.
Just a great kid. There's the snap, Moorhead around right in. He's going to cut back to the middle, and he'll pick up 4 or 5 yards, Tom.
Good wall of blockers over there, too. Look like the line pulled. Good hard running by Moorhead. Wasn't a very good spot.
No, I think he backed it up a yard.
I think he did. Alan, I do have, before the game, during pregame, they played one of the E-Splash commercial. I want to remind everybody we need to vote in favor of the E-Splash. It's the 1% sales tax.
Got to have
It's just a continuation.
That's right.
And if we don't have it, our school system depends so much on it.
Not just that, boy, lucky the Panthers almost turned out. The rec park depends on it.
No, this is the E-Splash.
Oh, the
just
E-Splash.
Just for education, just for the school system. But it's 1%. And the rec park depends on just the regular splash for Clinch County.
Okay, all right.
But the E-Splash is the same type of thing. You know, it's a splash that anybody that from out of town, all these people from Turner County that's here,
right.
They buy gas, they buy food, 1% tax goes to the school system. And so it's a good way to get it's a good way to get taxes without taxing just the local people.
There's another Tom. We're going to turn it over. I think we got back on it. Number 16 for the Panthers did. That's Tavion. Man, good heads-up play by Tavion. That's 2 times. Back-to-back, the Panthers need to take control of the ball. I know Coach Tyson's, and that's going to bring Robbins out. And this is going to be a 35, 6, 7. That's going to be a 47-yard.
Yeah, they got to get it down, or a penalty's going to put him.
Yeah, we don't want that penalty. Big Amari.
Put him out of,
He's taking, and we're going to back him up, so that will affect it.
Yep.
We had too many men, and I don't think Coach Tyson wanted to waste a timeout. It's a long field goal. This will be
now
Zach.
It's come back 5. Zach saying, let me kick it from here, too.
So now he backs up to the 42. This is a 52-yard field goal attempt, Tom. It's got to be a record. I know Don probably has the record. I think his was between 40 and 50. And now Coach Tyson said, let me think about that, man. We're going to call a timeout.
Yeah.
So we'll get that. Big Craig Gaines. He's got them khakis on tonight. Tom, they talking about it. You reckon he's going to let him kick it?
Nah, better punt it.
I'd
like to see him kick it.
I want to see him kick it too. But if I'm coaching, let's
they scored on one play. Let's get them back here. Let's get them back here about 10. You know.
And we drove down there 2 plays. We were at the 30-yard line, and just 2 sloppy fumbles and back the Panthers up. But it looks like Coach Tyson's going to let him go rolling the dice. And look, Zach's got enough leg. I've seen him at practice kick a 60-yarder.
Yep.
It's just, man, everything's got to be perfect here. The hold.
And it's got to leave pretty low to get the distance,
That's right. This is for, I'm going to say it's for the record. It's 52 yards. Panthers waiting. Good snap. They're going to lay it down, and he's going to get under it, and it's good.
Oh, man.
Oh, he had enough leg. He could have made it from about 57. Turner didn't think we were going to kick it. They didn't even rush. Man, it hit the left upright. Oh, man, that's just Zach.
There's a heartbreaker right there. Zach,
Zach's name would have been in the history books for a long time if he makes that one. And see, look, they spot the ball at the 20 because, Dan, that's a good job. That's why Coach Tyson did that. By missing the kick back here, we would have probably punted it out the back of the end zone, so it's nothing lost.
Why did they move it down to the 20?
Because they spot the ball when you miss a field goal back on the 20. I don't like that rule neither, but that's
it just played in our favor.
That's right. They're going to try to run it up the middle. They stay in a spread formation. Good job by Peterson. Got a hand on him behind the line, and Big Craig comes up and finishes him off. Man, we've had some exciting football already, Tom, in the first 3 minutes. It's still 9 minutes to go in the first.
Tell me this. There's got to be some way that it doesn't work that way, or you could be on the 5 and kick a field goal to miss it and put them to the other 20.
Well, you're right. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be on the 4th and 30 and try to kick a field goal from the 5-yard line on the other side of the field and miss it. Well, y'all got to go to 20.
If somebody.
So there's got to be some type of rule there somewhere.
I agree with you.
Tim will know.
Yeah, Tim would know.
Tim will know. We'll find out.
He is the sports guru of just about every sport.
So. If anybody knows, text me.
Lexi says, go Gators. She's watching over there.
Bless her heart.
Go Gators. She was decked out in her Gator stuff. We got a rough game tomorrow, man. We got to play South Carolina at 12 o'clock. So, all right, the Panthers getting right. We'll tumble number 9 to the other side. That's thrower. Panthers in a 4-2. Turner's in a spread. Quarterback backs up. He's going to throw a little slant. The quarterback for them is 16, and that is Blanks. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 8 for the Rebels.
I'm trying to find, I guess it's on YouTube. All right, YouTube. Trying to find us live, so maybe people's texting in.
Yeah. You might as well get Daniel to help you. I know he's helped you the whole time.
He has not. I found it myself. Thank you very much.
So this will be the first punt of the game.
See, weren't they trying to kick a field goal? Did back them up to the 20?
Agree with you, yeah. Oh, man. He just did get that one off, and it bounces right in for the Panthers. Go, a hard lick. And then that's number 10, Perry Williams, on the return. He'll pick up 10 yards after he catches the ball.
Yeah, man, there's all kinds of messages. Marvin Gainey, Whitney Merriweather, Kendra Bryant, Jimmy Andrews says it's good to hear your voice, Mr. Allen.
All right, Jimmy.
God bless you and your family.
Man. Oh, Marvin Gainey.
Rose Griffiths, welcome back, Mr. Allen. Go Panthers.
Right.
From a 1976 Clinch County graduate.
That's right. Panthers run off tackle, and he's going to pick up 5. Who is that, Tom? And their boy, he's hard to bring down. That Moorhead or Walker goes down hard. His helmet comes off. What number is that? Is that Dorsey?
Yeah,
that's
no, that's
Walker.
Walker.
Yeah, Walker.
For the Panthers, Michael Walker. Gain 4 on the play. Second down and 6.
Lexi sent a text out. So grateful for the rehab. My friends and family, go Panthers. So she was excited about the game tonight.
Yep. Did she hear what I said the other night about her text message?
That tickled her, man. That she was all excited. Panthers running right up the middle again. Man, that was good blocking in there by that Panther line. It's number 6, and that is Marcavius Grady. Man, Tom, the line has been doing they've been
doing
a little bit
job
better every
tonight.
week.
They're winning on the line of scrimmage tonight.
And Turner's got some big kids, good-looking athletes. I think they got here about 4:30, so they've been here all day, it seems like. Panthers stay in the wing to the right, and did we move, Tom?
Something must have to.
Offsides on Turner. So that's a easy 5 yards to pick up. Did you hear about
Miss
the kick?
Martha Blaylock's watching.
All right.
She's always watching, and she said thankful Lexi is recovering.
That's exactly right, man. That people like that with the prayers, man.
Yep.
Panthers break the huddle. 1st and 5 now, wing to the right. Nope, now they're going wing to the left. Moorhead gets them straight. Takes the snap, and that blast right off tackle. Good job by Turner. They wrap him up. Maybe a yard or two, Tom. Good job. That big number. Who is that getting up off the ground? That's a big youngin. Number 55. That is Tim Burgess. 5'11", 240. He's big, ain't he? That number 52 is 6'1", 320.
He is big.
Yeah, he is. Panthers break the huddle. They got unbalanced line to the right, overload to the right, and wing to the right. Dorsey's going to run back weak, and he'll get the first down. Hard yards in there. Oh, boy, he fell forward right on the back of number 7 for Turner. Cornell Lamb. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers, Tom.
Good hard running in there by Dorsey Allen.
This is the kind of drive that Coach Tyson likes. We're just chewing up 5, 6 yards, eating the clock, and just physically wearing the team out. Panthers break the huddle again. They got an overload to the right, wing to the right. Moorhead's going to run to the right. Good blocking out there. He'll cut up. He'll pick up 4 yards. Man, there's a lot of weight on that right side when they run that unbalanced to that side.
Yep. And William Blaylock said he's listening to from Alpharetta, Georgia.
Alpharetta.
I don't know who this is, but it's
Alfalfa.
Father Sports Life on YouTube. Said it's good to hear your voice, Mr. Allen. Roll, Red, roll.
Man, I appreciate that. It's good to be here. Good hard running Moorhead, but they stick him after a couple yards. Good job by Turner.
I saw Cindy Corbett at the bank today, and asked if she was coming. She said she was. She said, but now y'all don't put me on TV.
We
don't talk about me. I said, Cindy, Allen's going to be back tonight. I guarantee you we're going to talk about you.
I don't know if Matt will be here tonight because deer season tomorrow.
Deer season's tomorrow.
So he might not be. He might have got a pass tonight. All right, 3rd and 6. Big down here for the Panthers. We're going to run the counter back. Weak, look out. Tom Walker, touchdown. Great play. Man, that's the first time we run the counter tonight, and look at there. We catch them, we run in the blast. Boy, that was a great move by Walker. Good block. Oh, they're going to call holding on number 8. Gordon's going to get called with a tackle, not a hold, with a tackle.
I think old boy tried to cut his legs out from under him. He flipped over.
Oh, is that what it was?
What it looked like to me.
Well, they're letting the. Here comes Robbins. I think you're right, Tom. Touchdown will count. I thought they were calling for.
Yeah. He got his jacket on.
He's ready for deer hunting now.
Everybody puts their drops 5 degrees. Everybody puts their jackets on.
Well, hadn't been cold since last Christmas.
Well,
so you got all the Christmas presents. Robbins is on to try for the extra point to tie this thing up. Puts down the kick. Straight through, and we got a 7-7 game,
All
Tom.
right, Alan. All right, Alan. Well, while they're swapping sides, we'll take a break. Be back in 18 seconds.
For the best pizza and wings in town any day of the week, check out Huey's One Stop in Homerville. Drop by, fuel up, and let Mr. Nick Patel and staff serve you some mouth-watering pizza and wings that you won't soon forget. Or just take that favorite pizza and box of wings home. Call 912-487-2338 to order your pizza and wings every Friday night after the game. Huey's One Stop, 193 Church Street, Homerville.
All right, we're back. Tom has run outside to get with Tim to find the rule where we missed a field goal a while ago. We got a text in here, Roll Red Roll from the O'Berry Lakeside Plantation in Lake Park. Go Gators, I'm with you, Worm.
Man, Gator fans win a game or two. And
I tell you, leave it to Worm. I like looking at the Bulldog stuff he posts on Facebook. He can come up with some stuff now.
Jimmy's going to get 10. We're gonna get to the bottom of this field goal thing.
Yeah, I mean, boy, I see your coaching mind working. You'd be trying field goals.
I'd be field goals from the 5-yard line.
4th and 20.
4th and 20 on the 10, and you're going to kick a field goal.
Here comes Robbins. He's going to kick it. Oh, a little pooch kick.
Pooch kick.
That tells me Turner's got speed, Tom. And look out. He's trying to get, man. He's beat one. Look out. Don't let him get by. A good save and tackle by number
12, wasn't it?
12. Who was that, Tom, for the Panthers? That is Anthony Johnson. Lexi said, go Tom Kennedy. So she enjoys listening to you. Oh, and we got a holding against Turner. So that's going to back him up. Man, a great return. He was at midfield.
Jeremy Edwards said a field goal is like a punt. If it goes in the end zone, it's treated like a touchback and placed at the 20.
Jeremy
if it stays in bounds, it would be placed back at where it'd be placed at where it stops.
So you've got to make it to the end zone for it to get moved. That makes sense. So you couldn't kick from the 5. Then
or wherever it stopped, it'd be down there. I guess it's like a punt.
No, if he would have missed it, if it didn't make it to the end zone, they would have got the ball where he attempted the field goal.
Jeremy says where it stopped.
Oh, well.
Right, and Jeremy, he would know. It where it stops or where he attempted the field goal from?
He would know. Jeremy would know. Here comes Turner. They stay in the spread, and
Frankie says you need to say, hey, one time for him.
Frankie, I'm probably going to say that a pile tonight, brother, but hey, that's for you.
Yeah. Jeremy says it's where it stops.
Where it stops.
So it's treated like a punt.
I did not know that.
Yep.
So it made it to the end zone, so they spotted it.
All right. I need a minute to talk in a minute. My sister is blowing up my phone about this E-Splash. I've got to read some text messages from her.
Get them, son.
Golly.
They watching the game. They can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Get them. All right. Turner backs up. He's going to throw it again. Good tackle out there by number 6. That's Grady for the Panthers. He'll pick up 1 yard, Tom. You can tell when Tom don't speak, he's reading. Catching up. And we got a bunch of people watching tonight. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Creek Box. I'm sure Tim's on the sideline. Daniel let us know when we need to go to Tim. Probably be the end of the quarter, I guess.
I sent Jimmy to get Tim, and now we've answered the question. We don't need him now.
2nd and 15. Turner stays in the spread. Panthers are going to blitz one linebacker from the outside. They'll hand it off up the middle. He bounces outside. Good job. Hard lick in there by Dorsey.
We found Tim's walked in the trailer, Alan. We were going to ask you about the field goal situation. He kicked it. Why did it go to the 20? But Jeremy Edwards finally answered us and said that it's because it's treated like a punt. If it goes in the end zone, it's like a touchback. They take it out to the 20.
Okay, because Tom said he was going to kick. He'd kick
from
every
5
time from the
and
10.
then take it down to the other 20. You know, but in college it goes back to where they tried it from. But in high school it goes to the 20. Yep. Okay. Right. And if it doesn't cross the goal line, they could. It's just like a punt.
Like a punt return.
They could pick it up and take it back.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, when Varnado, we went over there, tried fixing to go up 10-7, and we kind of shanked the field goal, and he called it in the air and run it back 90 yards for a touchdown. Yeah, I remember that, Tim.
So we knew you would know, Tim.
Yeah.
Jeremy answered before you got here.
All right, Tom, catch up. We got a timeout.
Hold on. Let me unlock my phone here.
Lori's going to get mad.
Lori's going to get mad at me. The big sister, she's the boss.
That's right.
All right. She's wanting me to remind everybody that early voting for eSplosh has already started. The eSplosh dollars help fund technology, safety equipment, athletic facilities, band instruments, building improvements, school buses. Just please remember to vote. You can check out the school's webpage at clinchcounty.com for more information. It helps with the weight room, the batting facility, resurfaced tennis courts, band instruments, Chromebooks and computers. She's texting stuff over and over.
Yeah.
Facility upgrades, or maybe I just got it. She said that each school has over 70 state-of-the-art security cameras. You know, it helps with discipline and safety of your children. Man. And that they get all this by the eSplosh.
And we depend on it, man.
And you depend on it, and if it doesn't get voted in, then what happens is you raise local taxes.
That's right.
So your local people are having to pay for it instead of it being spread out between everybody.
Man,
that was a good hit.
That was I thought I was waiting for the flag to come out. Tom, watch him scramble.
That was a hard hit.
He was right on the bubble. No, that was a good call.
That's what Lori would do to me if I don't talk about
That's right, man. I mean, and like you say, Tom, people's already taxed enough here in Clinch County and Homerville, man.
And it's not a new tax. It's been on the, it's been there already. It's just a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody, Clinch County understands.
Well, it's fair. That the
SPLOST tax, SPLOST dollars, and what it does for our community. And the eSplosh is just for the education, but it's for the, it's for all the stuff that.
Now, is there anything else going to be voted on during that? Have we got any local elections going on?
We got fair catch right there. We got the city elections. We've got Mr. Willie Hardy and Carlos Whitley running for city, they're running for city council. I don't think there's any local county elections going on right now. And I'm sure there's some state I just don't know what. It's not a big election year.
And that's
but eSplosh, that's the important thing.
You've got to get out and vote.
You got to get out and vote. And that's what scares you with a low election like this year, low voter turnout. So everybody's got to get out and vote for that eSplosh.
All right, Panthers break the huddle. They have wing to the left. We'll take the snap and we'll run it. There's Walker up there. Look at him run over one. He's gone. You're not going to get him.
Hurry.
Touchdown, Walker. Touchdown number 2. Man, that was great blocking, and he run over one. Oh, man, what a ball player. Good job by Michael Walker.
That's going to put us up 13-7, Alan.
2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first. Turner hadn't really thrown it deep since the first play, Tom. They've just trying to hit a few slants.
That's right.
Which you might not have time to throw deep now. All right, that'll bring Robbins out to try the extra point. There's the snap. Gets it down and straight through the uprights. 14-7, Tom. Panthers lead.
Yeah. All right, Alan, we'll take a break. Be back in 25 seconds.
Jerry J's Hog and Bones in Homerville is the restaurant for any time of day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or that special holiday meal. From pancakes to pulled pork and chicken salad to ribeye steak, Jerry J's Hog and Bones has the best food and service around. Oh yeah, and don't forget our great catering service. Go Panthers!
All right, we're back here. Panthers are playing Turner County here in Homerville. And we're Creekbox Live, I'm sorry. Panthers are getting ready to kick off. Turner will receive. Turner received the first possession, and in one play went 75 yards for a touchdown. There's Craig Gaines. We got his forehead in the camera. Turner's got a few people you'd think you'd see more with the 5-1 team, but I'm sure we got a big viewing audience back in Turner. There's Jamie Hendricks and Bill Hendricks. Hey, my main man. They're always at the top up there. I'm sure Walt's up there with them. All right, here comes Robbins. He'll kick it. This time he's going to go deep, back, all the way to 5.
Yep.
Good coverage down there. Number 15's going to get him. Stroked him down, and that is Antrez Holden on the tackle for the Panthers. Good hustle downfield. So here comes the Rebels. Look at 72. That is Zach Brown. He is 6'2", 305, Tom, for Turner County.
Kid.
They got, I'm just calling out 320, 238, 250, 295, 305, 240, 350, 240.
Some big kids
for Turner County.
That's what I got here so early. They needed to eat, feed that bunch.
I guarantee.
And Kimberly Moore said, praying for strength and healing for you and your family.
Man, we appreciate that, darling. That means a lot. Prayer does work. Good run in there by Turner. That's probably their best run. He's going to pick up 7-8 yards. Good push in there by that big line for Turner. They're going no huddle now, Tom. See if that can change. And they're going to stay in a spread. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Panthers stay in a 4-2. They have a dirty slot in there. Turner does between the left guard and left tackle, and that's where they're going to run it. Just a little lead, and he's going to be close for the first down, Tom. Big Craig and Austin
falling
Peterson.
Around in there. You know, Austin's a big old kid, but he doesn't look so big beside Craig.
No. There's a shot of some of the
student section.
Is that Superman? We got Halloween coming up here shortly.
Yep, won't be long.
Big Superman. And they give Turner the first down. They're going no huddle. He's getting a play from the coach on the sideline, and that is Blanks at quarterback for Turner. He's going to run the same right behind the dirty slot, and he'll pick up 4 or 5 yards, Tom. So Turner's trying to run the ball a little bit here. And, you know, if you can run, that means you can throw.
Yeah, that's right. Clinch is up 14-7, answered back twice after that one place touchdown Turner County had. Got a minute left to go in the first quarter. What is
Miss Lisa said it's so good to hear you back on, and I called it chestnut pie. It's chest pie. Look, no, it's delicious pie.
It is good
and
pie.
It's all gone.
It is. I mean, Miss Lisa, I got here, well, on time.
There was one piece left.
There was half of a piece left.
Well,
I was having to scrape the bottom of the pie pan to get a little bit.
Well, that's the best part.
I'm not going to say it, but like everybody else talked about how they didn't get much either. But they think you got about half of it in your truck out there.
I got a big square. No,
you took some of your. That's why you come back from your truck.
I still got Miss Lisa's potato salad bowl. I've got to get to her too. And
yeah, I saw you leave. I got pictures of you leaving with that night.
And that's when they had that pie with the cream on top. What was
the custard?
That? Yeah,
top?
that was.
I don't know, but I remember
that
custard.
was good. That lemon custard pie or something. It was delicious. It's good to be back home and eat again. Hey, man, there's a good run, Tom. Who is that?
Was it?
We got Tim, I think, number 6, and that is Elijah Stevens for Turner. They're going to get across 50-yard line.
All right. Well, hey, can we go to Tim?
Daniel's looking
Daniel,
for
we got Tim.
There's some good-looking cheerleaders. Sue. Where's Boogie at? Come on, Boogie.
There he is. Get zoomed.
4, 3. Tell us what you got, Boogie.
All right, folks, here we are. First quarter's in the books. Clinch County 14, Turner County 7. Turner County opened the game with a quick 77-yard touchdown pass. Then Clinch has responded. Michael Walker with a 15-yard run and a 56-yard run. On 4 carries, Walker's got 106 yards. Turner County has come to play tonight. They're extremely physical, a lot of hard-hitting action going on out here. Reminds me of the old days where the region used to be. So stay close. This is going to be a good one before it's over.
All right, Tim.
Now we got him. Now Mr. Berrien's got him.
Yeah, that Brad, you see, he does great camera work. There's
Eric Harris right behind him.
Well, he's going to be cold here in a little bit. He's got them
No, he's not. There's the normal fella right there with short. It's still hot outside.
Bicycle shorts on. He's going to be cold.
Everybody hears rain. It might rain, and it's going to get cold, and everybody wraps up in their warm winter clothes.
I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, Tom. We got a storm coming through. Maybe it won't be too bad. We need the rain. We just don't need 5-6 inches at once. Turner's on the move here, trying to tie it up. Panthers lead 14-7 here. Start the second quarter. They move the dirty slot to the right. And they're going to hand it. Oh, good job in there. That's number 9 for the Panthers. And that is Carzell Thrower. Man, he hit him right behind the line of scrimmage. He's a linebacker. Blitzed, isn't that number 9? Yeah. That's a big kid, too. We don't have to wait. I mean, I know Craig's 300 plus.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so that's what we go by. That's going to be 2nd and 12 now for the Rebels. That'll back them up right to the 50.
Miss Laura Landrum says it's good to hear you. She's at home watching. Roll, Red, roll.
All right, Miss Laura, we appreciate it. Turner's going to roll to the left. He throws it out. Good completion to number 8, and he's going to pick up about 6, 7, 8 yards, Tom. And that is Zion Weaver on the reception there for Turner. Like Coach Tyson was mad about something on that play. And they're going to go no huddle. They'll get the play from the coach on the sideline. And, you know, that's not, I like that going no huddle. Your linemen don't have to walk back in 2. They get up on the line of scrimmage. They know what's going to be. This time they got 4 receivers. They're going to run it off tackle. Panthers wrap him up. Oh, Big Craig fell on top of him there at the end, Tom. No, that's Big Amari. That's worse. Big Hodges. Because he outweighs Craig probably 30 pounds. Yeah, we got a full house tonight.
There we go.
Looking up.
Zooming in on everybody. Mitchell King.
There's Miss Mervin.
Eric, Mr. Mervin.
And
Eric Thomas.
Yeah, Eric.
There's Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy. Got a good crowd. Oh.
I don't want to jump.
He's going to go back to the huddle and say, man, y'all messed up.
Y'all messed up.
Yeah. I got to tell old Eric Lutz story. We were playing at the old Sessoms Field, and it was like 4th and 1. And Coach Tyson, we went on 2. And that's the reason we never went on 2. And Eric would say, all right, nobody jump, nobody jump. And nobody jumped, but Eric snapped the ball on 1. And we all got killed because they fired off the line. Oh, man, we give Eric a hard time about that. All right, that'll bring Turner into punt. That's their best drive of the night other than the one-play score, Tom. Good punt. It's going to roll down to about the, what is that, the 16, 17-yard line?
All right, Alan. Well, that gives us a minute to take a short break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
Decades of hunting and traveling has led us to this point, putting a new twist on traditional hunting. Starting this fall, from the deep south swamps to the Alaskan mountain range, follow us as we chase our next adventure. On YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
All right, Tom, we're back. The Panthers are on the 14-yard line. We're going to run that blast off the left side, and that is Moorhead, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. Tom, he's been hurt, banged up a little bit.
Yeah, he's been holding him out part of the game the past couple weeks. And
with a bad shoulder, I think. He just messed his shoulder up. Panthers were open last week, so that give them, all the ones that's been banged up, opportunity to heal up. Turner's playing with 10 men in the box, and that's why when they break the line of scrimmage, he is gone. Panthers come wing to the right. We're going to run the sweep to Moorhead. Good blocking out there. He makes you miss. You got to get out there. Good job. He was going to be caught. He just stepped out of bounds. Look at that blocking, Tom.
Good blocking.
Great job. Great job. They had the angle on him, and he just steps out of bounds. He'll pick up about 35, 40 yards.
28-yard run by Moorhead.
First and 10 for the Panthers now. 9:40 to go in the second. Panthers break the huddle. And wing to the left now. They got unbalanced to the left. There goes Dorsey. Good tackle in there by number 32 for Turner, and that is, look right here, Jeremiah Martin. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 180 pounds.
And Alan, looks like we got a big crowd here tonight.
Yeah. Man, AC's done a great job at the rec park. They all the little ones, they line all the seniors up, and they get to come down and give them 5. And all right, here goes Walker. Oh, good job in there. 21 on the stop for the Rebels. Arion Stevens come up from his corner position, made a tackle. A saving tackle at that. There's P. John over there. They got him working the chains tonight.
Frankie wants to know if Eric and Brad look like twin brothers. I think Eric's got a twin brother, but I don't think it's Brad. Maybe Brad's a distant cousin.
Panthers break the huddle, wing to the right. We're going to run our toss sweep to Moorhead again. Great blocking out there by the Panthers, and he's going to pick up 8 yards, probably enough. It was 3rd and 7. Looks like he's going to have enough. It's going to be close.
Tyler Moorhead on the carry, tackle made by David Morris.
He's saying it's 3rd down.
3rd down and
it's 4th down. So he's going to be a yard short. Coach Tyson, he's not going to hesitate. He's going to go for it. The Panthers have controlled the line of scrimmage. There goes Big Eric Harris.
There he is. Get that thing out of my face.
Panthers break the huddle, wing to the left. There's the snap to Moorhead, and he's going to get the first down easy. Plus, great job.
Good job.
He just stretches out to pick up extra 2-3 yards. Just chewing up the yards now. Great blocking in there by the Panther line. Turner, they have a lot of kids going both ways, so it's eating on the. Oh, that's some of the Turner County fans. That's a Hendricks from Turner County.
That's not a Hendricks. That's
no, this is Homerville
that's
side.
Homerville side.
Okay, I thought that was a Turner County Hendricks from Homerville. Hey, look out. Oh, we're going to have a hold.
Good
Great
flag.
job running, and he got away, man. Oh,
flags all over the place, Alan.
Great job by, man, that's Grady. He cut back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people touched him, and he got off. They're going to bring it back. I don't know who they called the hold on. That'll back the Panthers up 10 yards. No, chop block. Oh, against Turner.
Really?
So I'm wondering, and holding, they're going to offset. It's going to be a do-over.
We have offsetting penalties, chop block against
So still
Turner
first
County,
down for the Panthers.
holding against Clinch County.
A chop block on defense, I guess, which you can't come in and like a lead and take the. Used to, you could go in there and just create a pile and take the fullback out.
Yeah.
They fix that, man, and that is a good because, man, a lot of injuries when you hit somebody below the knees. Panthers break the huddle, wing to the left. We're going to run it to the left, Moorhead, and they're going to wrap him up at the line. Great job. Number 17 for Turner, and that is Moore. 5'7", 140 pounds.
I think it's 7 minutes left to go in the first half.
There's Jana Hart. Looking around, I'm trying to. There's Mr. Welch. I was looking for Trini and Dooley and Nett.
Jenny Robbins.
There's Big Adam Henderson and Little Space Ghost and Big Space Ghost with Regina sitting with him up there. All right, here come the Panthers. We're going to run that sweep around the end, and he's going to walk. That's touchdown number 3 for Walker. Tom. Man, and look, watch this block right here. He gets a good one right there.
Moorhead did a good job blocking. And, man, that says a lot about Moorhead. I mean, he's either running hard or blocking hard. I mean,
that's right.
He's a great player.
Great blocking just all around. So that's going to make it 20-7, Tom. Big Jonas on the sideline. So that'll bring Robbins on. Robbins will snap. Put down and straight through the uprights, Tom. 21-7.
21-7, Alan. All right, 6 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the first half, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
All right, Tom, we're back here.
There's Turner County.
That's
Alan.
some of their fans. That's
Look for a Hendricks over there.
I'm sure there's one. There's Hendrickses everywhere. All right. And Tom, they started with none. That's right. You know, they're starting to ease in.
Man, we ate all that chili and man, I could. This air conditioner's going. I could take a nap, buddy.
I might have to put my sweats on at halftime. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
A little crybaby.
I know Mama and Daddy's in DuPont holding down. How's your Mom and Daddy doing? They at 8 Mile still watching. All right,
they're at the 8 Mile still. I don't know if they're watching or not, but that's where they are. I guarantee it.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. It's getting close.
I think tomorrow they're going over to St. Simon's, which I think Ivy got married tonight.
Yeah,
instead of tomorrow, but the reception is still going to be tomorrow night.
Yeah, Ashton.
So they'll be going over there.
Ashton and Zach's in the wedding, so
So they went over here
today, and
yeah.
they're having that because of the rain, and then
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I think the wedding was going to be outside or something, but so they rained that out, but the reception's still after.
So there'll be
inside. There'll be a big crowd over there tomorrow night.
Yeah, man, some good food over there.
Yeah, yes.
Where you go to a wedding and eat.
Yeah.
All right, Turner's need an answer here, Tom. They put a good little drive together last possession, but ended up punting. And oh boy, he liked to drop that. Perry Williams out there, and he's going to cut him out of bounds. We got a flag, Tom. Did we line up off sides?
I don't know. You know, when Trevor and Jerry and Tracy were all in high school, Mr. Jerry used to buy them all Corvettes. So I remember for Ivy's first birthday party, we all went to it, and Daddy carried her like a boxcar Corvette.
Yeah.
He wanted to beat Big Jerry to the punch. He bought her first Corvette. Now,
yeah, Trevor had that burgundy Corvette.
Yep.
Tracy had one of the best-looking Trans Ams. And Trevor, his first car was like one of them little RX-7s, man, and that thing would fly.
Yeah.
He'd come by and pick me up.
Alan's first truck was a Blazer, and we used to ride to school with him, and Jerry would come around us like we were sitting still. Alan would be listening to AC/DC, have that Blazer to the floor, trying to catch Jerry.
Hey, here comes Turner. They're going to run a little draw. Good job by Darius Dorsey. Hits him at the line of scrimmage and wraps him up. 3rd and 11 now, Tom. Panthers defense, one play. Tom, the first play, Coach Winston.
First play of the game, they scored and ain't scored since.
Coach Chase and Coach Winston tightened up after that play.
I guarantee you. Five minutes and 45 seconds left to go. And then the Panthers get the ball to start the second half, Alan. So
big down. They need a first down here, chew up some clock. Yeah, you're right. The Panthers get the ball. So, I mean, this is good rush in there, and he's going to throw it out. Oh, another good play. Oh, I thought, was that Tadpole? Who was the coach on the field? That's Coach Tyson.
Coach Tyson.
Yeah, man, they were fired up about that. That's why Coach Tyson was mad a while ago. We give him too much room down here, and he tightened it up. Coach Tyson's excited, him and Tadpole. Coach Winston's down there calling the double barrel. We're coming to block this one. I know what that call has been since the Cecil Barber days.
Yeah.
Coach Barber, 14-stack double barrel. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Hey, Winston saying, go get him. I told him we coming, and he got it off. Not a bad punt, Tom.
Mm-hmm. Down about the 44-yard line.
Panthers will take over.
Down the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Panthers.
And what do we got? 5-13. So
5-13. Panthers up 21-7.
Offense has been chewing up 4 or 5 until, seems like we drive down and then we give it to Michael Walker, and he'll bust one off for 40 yards. There's some of the Panther fans looking around.
Mac Millins, they look cold up there. That's Amy Murray. She looks cold. Got temperatures dropped 5 degrees.
Basketball, Angel. Angel?
Yeah, that's Angel. Look like Zai might have been Zai beside her. I'm not sure.
Here come the Panthers. We're going to Grady up the middle.
And both of those girls are going to get over 1,000 points this year, career points. Since they've been playing,
it's got to be a record.
It's got to be.
Got to be.
And 2 of them. I mean, it's under. But I'm looking forward to girls basketball season this year, man.
And that I love football and the baseball and all. But there's something about girls basketball,
I'm gonna help you announce some of those games this year.
To watch Zai and Angel, and then Kara Sue started hitting them threes late in the season, and you got what's the other? That's a good run by Dorsey driving it. What's her name? There's
Blake Trumbley and his bride.
Yeah.
Robbie Lee and Cheryl.
Tony Allen up top there.
Yep.
Now, where's Scott at? He's here. I seen him. They had Pee Wee Midget night.
Yeah.
He's decked out somewhere.
3rd down and 1 for the Panthers.
All right, Panthers 3rd and 1. We're in 4-down territory, I'm sure. We're going to run there to Grady again, right up the go. Good tackle, but I think he got the first, number 22. That is Martin, 5'9", 195.
Before basketball season this year, I'm going to get Thomas and Taylor to start playing one of the basketball games. I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to listen to the announcers for it, because now when you play those games, they got announcers announcing what you're doing.
That's right.
And so I'm going to go listen to the announcers of Thomas and Taylor playing to learn some terminology, because I don't know much basketball.
Well, and, man, what's fun about the basketball, it's always exciting. I mean, when they press, Angel and them, they'll steal the ball. We will lay it up, and then we steal the ball back, lay it up.
Yeah.
You don't get to take a break.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, there goes Walker, the first time they've tackled him all night, Tom.
But, for me not to know much about basketball, my coaching career with the rec park with Thomas and Taylor, I've got a pretty good record. I think we lost maybe 2 games in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, well, I was there
and
for
you
10, 11 years.
cheated me out 1 or 2 of them games.
Man, you can't win by 40 every night.
I just knew who to pick.
I'd have to go out there and tell the referees, all right, now call everything on Tom. We got to have a close game. We need a tie tonight. Well, here comes that sweep again. Oh, was that Walker?
Man, my strategy in basketball when they're that little is you teach them all to dribble and how to pass the ball.
That's right.
But if you see a Talbert, you put them on your team. You pick them.
That's right.
And then we did the same thing with Ella. There was a little girl, Talbert. You put her on your team,
and she's going to be good.
Man, those kids are born dribbling a basketball. They know how to handle a ball.
Great athletes. And I enjoyed that at the rec park basketball more than anything.
Basketball season was great. It's inside. You don't have to worry about the weather.
That's right.
And it's quick. The games are quick.
Everybody gets to shoot.
Yep.
Got the Panthers straight up the middle, number 8 running, and that is Gordon. They never did bring him down. So where's forward progress? Going to take him down to the 18-yard line. I think he got the first. There's there's a diehard Atlanta Braves fan.
They just didn't have anything else to wear.
The Turners picked up a few.
Talking about records, I bet as a rec park director, under your leadership, there's more ties.
I guarantee you.
More ties than anything else.
And it never failed. Everybody wanted to go to overtime.
Yeah. And Alan's like, no overtime. We got a tie.
Go to Dairy Queen.
Go to Dairy Queen. All right, Alan, we'll take a 20-second break. We'll be right back.
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
All right, and if you have got reminded, if you're watching on just Facebook or whatever, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Man, we're trying to get our numbers up, Tom. Yep. Daniel's doing a great job with that. We like to know who's watching and where you're watching from, man, and shoot Tom a message and let us know where you're watching it from. Panthers, Tom, you're right. If we can score right here and then we get the ball to start the second half, man, that's how you dial it up. Panthers break the huddle, wing to the right. Dorsey right up the middle. He's going to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Mr. Kenny Shirley says hello. He's watching from the hunting camp in Coffee County.
I bet we got quite a few people in hunting camps tonight, Tom.
Oh, Stan the Man's watching. Mama is watching from the 8 Mile Steel.
I knew they were.
Mama and Daddy both texted me.
Hey, all right.
I don't think they realize that Daddy texts me at 8:23. Mama texts me at 8:24.
Great minds think alike.
That's right.
Come the Panthers, they're going to chew up a couple of more yards, letting the clock run.
Thomas says they're watching from the Publix parking lot in Athens.
Georgia's got, they up there with Uncle Allen then.
Oh, yeah.
They got Kentucky tomorrow.
Yep, got Kentucky tomorrow.
There's old Kyle Morris. Played football. Got a good crowd on the sideline. The chain gang, they always sit on the fence. Panthers break the huddle. Gonna run it up the middle again, and he got the
almost
first.
got in.
He did, Tom. Boy, Hodges looked like he was break dancing right there. That's going to be on the 1 yard line. The clock is running. Coach Tyson would love to score here with no time left, but there's going to be about 20 seconds, I'm afraid.
Yeah, down to 42.
I think we have 2 timeouts left, don't we, Tom? There goes Dorsey right off tackle, and he's going to just spin around.
Walk in.
Yeah. Good blocking.
He still won't give him the ball.
37 seconds.
Yep.
That's going to make it, what, 27-7 now?
Yep.
No, did we get in, or did he say, well, he's putting the ball on the 1? I guess Turner must have called a timeout.
Yeah, must have. What?
Yeah, had to.
Yeah.
I thought he scored, but I guess the coach was out there. Which, look, you can't. No, we did call 1 timeout, didn't we? I'm sure we did.
Thought we did.
You see Coach Carroll on the sideline. He's getting ready to probably
interview Coach Tyson or
one of
somebody.
them. Man, it's a beautiful night here in Homerville, man. Football.
They better hurry. The rain's coming in about 10:30, I think.
I know it. So. I'm ready to get some more Miss Lisa's chili and warm up. And it's spicy just right. You don't realize it's spicy till you get through eating it and you can breathe. Just
well,
right.
It hurts in my chest.
Oh, man, it's delicious. I'm going to have to get another bowl and warm up here.
I have to make sure I have a bottle of Tums beside my bed because I'm not finna stop eating it. I know I'm gonna get another bowl at halftime.
Throw the ball to Jackson Henderson over here, number 85. That's tiny Space Ghost, which he's not tiny. He's made a big fella. And we're gonna run the sweep, Michael Walker, and that is touchdown 4 or 5, Tom.
He scored every one, I think.
Well, that's 5. No, that's 4. You're right. So that's going to make it 27-7. I would like to know what Coach Winston said to the defense after they scored the first play.
We wouldn't either.
And, man, Robbins was so close making a 52-yard field goal. Hit the upright. He's looking to go now 4 for 4 on extra points. There's a snap. Good job getting it down and straight through the uprights, Tom. 28-7.
All right, Alan. Well, that gives us 30 seconds left to go in the first half, and we'll be back in about 25 seconds.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
All right, we're back here. 31 seconds to go in the second half, almost at halftime. Y'all stick around. Turner's band didn't travel tonight, so it'll be all the Panther band tonight. So Robin's getting ready to kick off, and I think Coach Carroll is going to try to get Coach Tyson here at halftime when the clock runs out, so y'all hang around for that. Robbins line. Let's see if he's going to kick it deep here or pooch it. Nope, he's going to get into it, and it's going to go to the end zone. You can't run it out. That's right. It'll be a touchback. 31 seconds now, Tom.
That didn't run any time off the clock.
Nope. 28-7.
We don't need a one-play score right here.
If I'm Turner, you're down 28-7. You don't want to be down 35-7 and giving the Panthers the ball. I would just play it safe here and run the ball up the middle or even take a knee.
And you know, it won't be, I was just thinking about it, won't be long when Thomas and Taylor will be able to drive Allen up to Athens.
It won't be long. You're right.
And I can see him kicking back and letting them. They probably know the way right now.
I'm sure
I
they
guarantee
do.
it. You've about messed everything up over there.
All right, here comes Turner. He's going to throw a little hitch out. He's going to try to make one miss. He steps out of bounds. He thought about cutting back across the field. Turner has one timeout. That will run 6 seconds off the clock. So it'll be 2nd and 8. And I don't know. Craig will give us the stats here at halftime. Blanks is over 100 yards passing.
Yeah.
You know, he had 75 yards on one play. But that's about all they might have 20. They're probably less than 100 yards here.
Yeah.
For the first half. Coach Chase has got
25 seconds left, 2nd and 8.
Blanks is going to take the snap. Boy, that's a dangerous pass now. Ooh. Good hard lick. Good job by Grady to wrap up.
Panthers picked that one off. They're going to score on that one.
Moorhead a walk in the end zone. He comes up with a great hit right there. And let's see, they're going to let the clock run out here, I think, Tom. 3, 2, nope, they're going to get it off. He's going to throw the fade. And man, we had one back. I thought he was wide open for a minute. All right, we got Boogie on the sideline. Chase had the safety backed up deep. He was backed up way deep. Good job by the secondary. I see Boogie's trying to he's waiting for Eric to finish up with Coach Tyson.
Eric beat him to it.
Yep. Eric a little bit quicker than Coach Carroll. Yep. There's Coach Carroll. He's waiting.
Patiently waiting.
Waiting his turn.
Yep.
I'm sure Coach Tyson, man, he's satisfied. You see the band setting up, man. They have gotten better. I know me and Lexi was watching the halftime, doing a great job. The band director is. Brad's focusing on he's on Coach Carroll. Coach Carroll, he's talking. Come in, NASA. All right, here we go. All right, Coach Carroll, tell us what you got. Daniel's counting him down.
All right, folks. 28, Turner County 7. Turner County gave us a scare.
And that's kind of what I was expecting them to do the whole game. First play, they went deep and did that, and man, burnt our best cover guy. And then after that, they got conservative for whatever reason. I'm glad they did. But, man, the defense is playing great. Offense is, after they settled down right there early on, knocking them off the ball, running hard, all the backs running hard. So far, very pleased.
Yeah, this has been a complete half for the offense. I echo your statements there. The offense line's coming off. You've got some hard running. Michael Walker's had a heck of a half.
He has, and man, he's a great kid, great player, but really the whole backs as a unit, they're just wearing them down. The O-line is coming off the ball, popping them every snap, and that's what we've been working on, and it's good to see that that's kind of coming together. When you work on something and you actually see the result of it, man, so we just got to reset the score at halftime, come back out, and play with some fire, and don't let them sneak back up on us because they're an explosive team. So, the game's not over. We got to keep playing.
Yeah, it's been real physical. Turner's physical, and y'all have answered the challenge. You've kind of hit them in the mouth, and I don't think they're liking it too much right now.
They're not, and man, we're pumping up that O-line every chance we get because man, they're wearing them down, and that's what we want to be. That's what we want to do. So I'm pleased so far.
Okay, Coach. Thanks for your time. Good luck. Second half.
Auxiliary sponsors Stephanie Gaines and Quintella Page. Percussion instructor Trey Holloway.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
The band is under the field direction of drum major Lindsey Strickland. This year, the Band of Pride is bringing a little down under to the field with war dance, a haka war chant, and a dance from the Maori people of New Zealand. You will see and hear vigorous movements and rhythmic shouting as the band brings this custom-made show for our entertainment. This is a feast for the ears and the eyes. Drum major, is your band ready? Enjoy War Dance.
On November 5th, voters in Clinch County will have the opportunity to vote on the East Blast.
The East Blast referendum is not a tax increase. It will simply extend the 1% sales tax for education for an additional 2 years.
The high school intercom system has been updated and the elementary middle school fire alarm system has also been updated.
Thank you for the intercom system here at CCHS.
Thank you for keeping us safe. Many classrooms have been updated with new tile floors, paint, and student desks.
Funds are also used to purchase technology equipment, school buses, and safety enhancements. We are 1-1 with student Chromebooks in grades 4 through 12.
We have a Wi-Fi system throughout both schools.
Thank you for the Chromebooks!
Thank you for our classroom technology.
Thank you for the equipment.
We have a new weight room and batting facility.
Thanks for the new weight room that we had built here. The old weight room was very old and it really wasn't a safe environment for our kids. It was dirty and rusty, and now our kids enjoy this new facility, and we have really taken advantage of it. It has been a great asset to our program.
The tennis courts have also been resurfaced.
Is not a property tax. It is a sales tax that is paid by everyone who shops in Clinch County, including those who do not live here.
Please remember to vote on November 5th. Early voting starts on October 14th.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Lutz, Brown, Pegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV.
There's a reason why we're South Georgia's automotive superstore.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram. Chevy.
Nissan on the east side.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center.
GMC.
Coming soon, the all-new Walker Jones Honda.
Toyota.
We've got it all, so why shop anywhere else?
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life, and I want you to know He'll do the same for you if you'll give Him that opportunity.
Attention all hunters. Homerville Feed and Seed has all the shelled corn you need to bag that buck this year. Drop by and load up with corn, shotgun shells, food plot products, and everything else you need to make this year's hunting season the best ever. Whether you're a blueberry farmer or a backyard gardener, we have a wide variety of fertilizers and seed for you. There's no need to drive out of town when all the ag products you need are right here at Homerville Feed and Seed, Homerville, Georgia. Winky's Southern Styles in Homerville is the go-to place for custom embroidery and vinyl transfer designs. Whether it's t-shirts, caps, or special Christmas items, Winky's will make it happen. Go by our location at 44 East Elna Street in Homerville and see Lenora for embroidery and vinyl transfer. Winky's Southern Styles supports the Panthers in their quest for another state championship. Go Panthers!
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
For the best pizza and wings in town any day of the week, check out Huey's One Stop in Homerville. Drop by, fuel up, and let Mr. Nick Patel and staff serve you some mouth-watering pizza and wings that you won't soon forget. Or just take that favorite pizza and box of wings home. Call 912-487-2338 to order your pizza and wings every Friday night after the game. Huey's One Stop, 193 Church Street, Homerville. Jerry J's Hog and Bones in Homerville is the restaurant for any time of day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or that special holiday meal. From pancakes to pulled pork and chicken salad to ribeye steak, Jerry J's Hog and Bones has the best food and service around. Oh yeah, and don't forget our great catering service. Go Panthers!
Decades of hunting and traveling has led us to this point, putting a new twist on traditional hunting. Starting this fall, from the deep south swamps to the Alaskan mountain range, follow us as we chase our next adventure. On YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation. Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creekbox tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV.
There's a reason why we're South Georgia's automotive superstore.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Chevy.
Nissan on the east side.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center.
GMC.
Okay. Coming soon, the all-new Walker Jones Honda.
Toyota.
We've got it all, so why shop anywhere else?
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity.
All right, Panther fans, I'm back here at Donald Tyson Field. I've got Alden Langford and Ella Kennedy here with me. There's been a lot of talk tonight about the E-Splosh and what it can do for our community and what it's doing for our school system. So I'm going to ask them a few questions about their school and what they've got going on. So, Alden, tell us what grade are you in, who your teachers are, and what's your favorite subject?
I'm in 4th grade, and my teachers are Alicia Toll, Miss Kelly Dixon, and Miss Whitney Young, and my favorite subject is Science and Social Studies.
Science and Social Studies. Well, a minute ago you said it was ELA, so you changed it on me. Changed your mind on me. Ella, what grade are you in? Who are your teachers, and what's your favorite subject?
I'm in 4th grade. My teachers are Miss Maria Palmer and Miss Ainsley Carmichael, and my favorite subject is math.
Math, okay. And with E-Splosh, what we've been talking about is there's a lot of technology in your school classes. Is that right? You have smart boards in your school classes and your Chromebooks. Alden, tell us a little bit about your Chromebooks. What do you do with your Chromebooks?
We get to play like educational games sometimes, but we also have to do our IXL math, MobiMax, and a lot of other websites for the learning.
So you get to use your Chromebooks and go on the websites, and it helps you with your learning and it helps you with the teachers with the teaching. That's good. All right, Ella, what about the school buses? How often do you ride the school bus? And tell us a little bit about the school buses, and are they nicer than they used to be? And what happens on the school bus?
My bus driver is Miss Bobby. We have nice seats and we have cameras in there, and we have air conditioner.
Air conditioner is an important thing during the summer. And now, is Miss Bobby a nice bus driver?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Very nice. Helping us out on Creekbox, and once again, it goes to show you what the East Plosh does for our community, the school system, and computer. The rest of the game. All right.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Attention all hunters. Homerville Feed and Seed has all the shelled corn you need to bag that buck this year. Drop by and load up with corn, shotgun shells, food plot products, and everything else you need to make this year's hunting season the best ever. Whether you're a blueberry farmer or a backyard gardener, we have a wide variety of fertilizers and seed for you. There's no need to drive out of town when all the ag products you need are right here at Homerville Feed and Seed, Homerville, Georgia.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Creekbox TV. We're fixing to start the third quarter here in Homerville with the Panthers leading 28-7, Tom.
All right, and Alan got the stats right here. Turner's got 90 yards in passing and 33 yards in running for a total of 123 yards. The Panthers have 258 yards running. And is that 151?
Yeah, Walker's got
151 of those. So
half the yards.
Yeah, he's got
and
half the yards.
How many? Four
and
touchdowns.
All the touchdowns.
Yeah,
That's
four
right.
touchdowns. That ain't bad, brother. And the Panthers get the ball to start the second half. Short kick, and Grady will bring it out to about the 45-yard line on the Panthers. So they'll start in great shape here to start the third quarter. Man, that was a good interview, Tom.
Yeah, it was. Best looking things out there tonight, Alden and Ella. And man, I'm gonna tell you something. Those two little things they're best friends. And I grew up with Alden's daddy. We were inseparable when we were about that age. And me and him were talking about it today. We're gonna have our hands full of those two.
Oh yeah, when they pull up, they go out on a date and they blow the horn in the driveway.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Panthers break that on. We're gonna throw the ball for the first time. Moorhead. Oh, he was wide open. Number 3 for the Panthers. Moorhead laid it right on him, and that's DeMondre Edmonds. Right off his fingertips, just an inch or two. Man, he could have probably dove and caught the ball, but he was wanting that touchdown.
Man, I had Miss Denise Brown text me, said it's good to hear your voice on Creekbox.
All right.
I'm glad Lexi's improved enough for you to come do Panther football.
Man, I enjoy it. Thank you, Miss Denise.
She must not be here watching the game. She's at home watching games. She doesn't come to ball games anymore. She really didn't want me to mention that.
That's right.
But last time she wasn't here, and she commented, and she said I called her out on it. So I'm not going to call her out on it tonight.
Well, now she's
not here.
Yeah.
I'm just letting everybody know.
If
you need Miss Brown, she's probably at the house.
That's right. I got to take up for her. She has paid her dues. And games and miles traveled, I'm sure. Between basketball, baseball, tennis, softball, football. Panthers break the huddle. We got wing to the right. Here comes Moorhead trying to get around right. Great cut One man to beat. Oh, and he trips him up. Moorhead will run it all the way down to Turner's 30-yard line. Great, man, that was all Moorhead there. We had some good blocking, but he just making them miss. He's wanting to lay some yards down. He's tired of Michael Walker scoring all the touchdowns. He's going to get one.
Touchdowns.
So we're under 11 minutes now, 10:59 to go. There's a shot of some of the Panthers. There's Dine, Cheryl, and Hugh Bennett. Panthers stay in the wing. Take the snap. Walker will give it to Dorsey up the middle, and he'll pick up 6 yards. Right up the middle. Lexi says she's still watching. Go Panthers. She's proud to be a Panther fan. So I imagine she's getting ready to go to bed here shortly.
I imagine so.
She's been going to bed early. They get her up at 6. We got a rebel down, Tom. I hope it's not serious. Well, Tom, you want to go over what do we got to vote for that's coming up? You've been told. There's Gregory Cawley and Uncle Charles.
Yeah.
There's your pa-in-law. There's Miss Bambi.
Man,
what's wrong? You got a pinched nerve?
Something. Man, my neck's killing me, man.
You stretched so hard you hurt yourself. That's bad there, man. You yawned and you hurt yourself.
No, I didn't yawn. This is getting worse as the night goes on.
There's some of the Turner coaches up top. Tom, I think we're only about an hour away from the rain that's coming in, so get this one started. And if y'all know any of the scores around the state, let us know. We need to know what the other teams in Region 2A is doing. Voting ends November the 5th. There's Shady Katie. I reckon, Daniel, we can go to a commercial when we got one down, brother. We'll be right back.
Winky's Southern Styles in Homerville is the go-to place for custom embroidery and vinyl transfer designs. Whether it's t-shirts, caps, or special Christmas items, Winky's will make it happen. Go by our location at 44 East Elna Street in Homerville and see Lenora for embroidery and vinyl transfer. Winky's Southern Styles supports the Panthers in their quest for another state championship. Go Panthers! Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right. Turner's got their injured player to the sideline. Looked like he walked off, so hope he gets a little better. Panthers break the huddle, wing to the left. Oh, Moorhead, and he'll drop it on the dirt. I think he fell on the ball. Panthers will lose a couple yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and probably 6 now. They stuck the ball, and it got him in the gut. I don't know if he was trying to cut back when they stuck the handoff in there. 3rd and 5 now. Panthers break the huddle. Wing to the left. They're going to run the counter back. And there goes number 3 for the Panthers, and that's going to be a touchdown, and that is DeMondre Edmonds. Great job, man. He just, when he hit the sideline, he's gone. He is fast. That's going to make it 34-7 now. The Panthers are up. That'll bring Robbins back on to try the extra point. He's lining the tee up. 9:41 to go in the 3rd. There's the snap. He's going to put it down, and Robbins puts it through the upright. So the Panthers will take 35-7 with 9:41 to go, and we'll be back here in just a second.
Zach Robbins is good. 9 minutes, 41 seconds.
Please remember to vote on November 5th. Early voting starts on October 14th.
All right, we're back here. Panthers lead 35-7. We got my buddy Tim Carroll's come in. Tom's feeling a little under the weather, so he's run on to the house. Tim does a great job, so he's stepping in now. Tim, 35-7, brother.
Yeah, we scored in about 2 minutes and a half, so that's a good sign right here. We'll tell his first possession. We'll kind of tell you the rest of what's going to happen the rest of the game.
And that is Norris on the return. He'll bring it back out to about the 27.
We've pretty well taken control of the line of scrimmage about midway through the second quarter, and offense is clicking. I mean, it's good. It's the best job I've seen us do this year as a complete unit offensively.
We finally threw the ball a while ago, and it was wide open, just off his fingertips. Which man? Yeah, you can't criticize throwing a ball when you run for 300. You know, I mean, you like to work on it, but I mean, come on.
Well, as long as you're not throwing it when it's 49-7, you know, 28-7. That's just, you know, you got to work on it sometime.
That's right. And I don't know. We hadn't had none of the scores. Do you know any scores from around the area?
I heard one earlier on. It was early. It was 7-0 Irwin at Lanier, but I haven't heard anything since.
And you have we got Coffee and Valdosta's playing in Coffee. That ought to be a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Both of them come in ranked in the top 10 with a 1 loss apiece.
Valdosta's got a very high-powered offense.
They do. Look out. Tom, he's got a pretty pass. Look at there, Tim.
He does. That was a nice throw, nice catch.
And you said he's a freshman. Is that right?
That's what
number 16.
Craig.
Yeah, he is a freshman.
Craig
6 foot, 165.
Yeah.
Left-handed quarterback. Boy, that was pretty.
Yep. It was. Nice pitch, nice catch.
Tackled by Perry Williams. 1st and 10, Turner County.
Here come the Rebels. Panthers stay in a 4-2. He takes the snap. We're going to run a draw up the middle. Tim, he's going to get 4 or 5 yards, though.
And I'm going to tell you something. That fella probably don't weigh 130 pounds.
That's right.
He's got to be a tough little knocker.
They
haven't run any sweeps to him. It's all been between the tackles.
He's 5'8", 146 pounds.
And I think they were gracious when they weighed him.
That's in his uniform.
And helmet.
That's right. You know, they put a good little drive together when it was 14-7 running the ball, and then I think a penalty set them back, and they didn't recover.
It was 4th and 3, and they jumped offside.
That's right.
Yeah, that could have been a little difference.
Banks will throw it again in and out of the hands. It was put in the right spot. He just didn't catch it. Number 11, and that is Norris.
I don't know if you can tell on the picture here, but down on the field, his ball's got pretty good zip to it too.
Yeah.
That was a good ball. He rolled out to a nice pass earlier. It's pretty impressive for a freshman.
And now, has Turner already played Irwin, Tim?
I'm not.
Who lost? Who has Turner lost to coming in tonight? They're 5-1. I was wondering if they had already played Irwin or not. Man, he does a good job to get. He don't take he hadn't been sacked tonight, Tim.
No, he's pretty quick. He shot the crowd there.
Yeah, where's Trini at? Dooley, they got to be up there somewhere.
They're wearing their pink. I guess those pink shirts are for breast cancer.
Yeah. Yep. That was Michael Walker's mama sitting to the left there. I know she's proud. He has, what, 4 touchdowns tonight?
He had 156 at halftime.
That's right. We're over 3.5 now, 350 yards offense. I'm sure now we went right down the field.
Yeah, quickly.
We hadn't punted tonight, I don't think. Not yet.
I tell you what, earlier in the game, Zach Robbins hit it. That field goal had plenty of distance.
And that had to be 52 yards, Tim. That would have been a record, I'm sure, here at Clinch.
Coach Tyson had it at 50, didn't he?
Yeah, 51. It was something like, oh, big turnover there. Let's see. Turner, get on it.
That ball died a little bit on whoever was trying to catch it.
Great job to recover it, though.
Not really sure who's got the ball.
Got some fussing going on. Is that Dorsey? Got a flag now. I don't know who that number 10 for the Panthers is. Perry Williams. Oh, I thought he pointed this way, Tim.
Well, the White Hat's pointing the other way, so he's the one that counts. They're going to be a penalty on them, I bet you. Dead ball foul. Nope.
I thought I seen him throw a flag. They were breaking him up.
In that situation, you about got to throw too.
Yeah. I see P. John over there. Somebody, Greg Smith must be out tonight. They got P. John running the chains over there.
Deer tomorrow now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. I didn't think
He's getting everything ready. Actually, he's probably going to be the first one in the woods at 12:01.
You're probably right.
Have his night vision goggles on.
All right, Blanks backs up. He got all day.
Long pass.
Oh, and that is going to be,
I think we just got tangled up right there.
Yeah.
Just kind of lost side the ball. And that's
now, what's that, a 15-yard penalty, Tim?
Yeah, he had all day to throw it to
his
offensive line. Did a good job.
That was that's going to be on number 3 for the Panthers, and that is Edmonds.
Yeah.
He pushed him right there before the ball got there.
Got 2 flags.
Penalty pass interference against the Panthers.
That's going to be 15 or half the distance.
Well, it wasn't inside the 20. He was on about the 27-yard line. I think that's 15. We got some good games coming on tomorrow, Tim. You got Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky. I was trying to think. And Michigan and Penn State tomorrow night ought to be a good game.
That's right. Yeah, both South Carolina coming off a big upset, and Florida played well against the that man opened the back of the end zone.
He was wide open.
Florida took LSU to the wire until the last few minutes of the game, so I'm sure the Florida coach is pretty happy with the outcome at LSU, which makes it even more impressive.
Yeah. Man, what worries me is that 12 o'clock kickoff. It always gets you. That's Georgia.
That's exactly.
It's 12 o'clock last week.
Right.
And
well, and to South Carolina's advantage, they played last week at 12.
Mm-hmm.
So they know they've got a good plan on what to do.
2nd down and 10.
All right, Turner's trying to punch it in. 2nd and 10. They're going to run the ball up the middle. Look at there, Tim. Inside the 5, all the way down to the 3. Number 6, and that is Elijah Stevens for the Rebels.
That was a good call. Good hard run.
That was, and all 146 pounds. He was, to drag Michael Walker down there, that's pretty good. Oh, you don't need him to.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just cramping a little bit.
Well, he got, at the end of the run, he got lit up a little bit.
Maybe looked like he's tweaked his ankle.
We got to.
Well, Tim, that'll get us. We can take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsors, brother.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
All right.
Winky's Southern Styles in Homerville is the go-to place for custom embroidery and vinyl transfer designs. Whether it's t-shirts, caps, or special Christmas items, Winky's will make it happen. Go by our location at 44 East Elna Street in Homerville and see Lenora for embroidery and vinyl transfer. Winky's Southern Styles supports the Panthers in their quest for another state championship. Go Panthers!
Right, we got a fumble. We got a fumble there. Turner County was driving, and they turned the ball over with a miscue. So, number 6 for the Panthers comes up with it. Is that Grady?
Yep, that's him. He comes up limping a little bit.
Big defensive stand by the Panthers there. 7:14 to go here. 35-7. Panthers in the lead. Turner County put together a nice drive going down the field and got down inside Panther to about the 3, wasn't it, Alan?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's, man, that's got to be heartbreaking to get down there like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's 35-7. It's a big lead, but if you make it 35-14, there's anything can happen.
Panthers come out. They got a wing to the right. We're just going to start chewing up the middle and
legal procedure or something there.
We got Eric Sutton. He's watching the game from DuPont, Georgia. Eric, we appreciate it. Roderick Kidd. It's a great day to be a Panther. Danny Ellis, he's chilling in the jacuzzi while cheering for the Panthers in rainy Palm Coast, Florida. It's already raining down there.
Yeah.
Tim?
I guess the jacuzzi's inside.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a quick storm. It's going to be out of here tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it's real wide, though. It looked like the majority of the rain was going to be south of us and through the middle of Florida.
Panthers come back with the same play, and that's number 13. Good running in there. Good hard lick by 5. 13 is Treywick for the Panthers.
Yeah, he's the linebacker.
Oh, man, it looks like he's got some quick feet there, Tim. Number 5, Whiteset. Yaki Whiteset. Y-A-K-I. Is that how you pronounce that? Yaki? I don't know.
We apologize if we.
I'll butcher one up anyway.
Chances are it's not right, so I'll go ahead and tell you that.
Look at there. Great blocking.
The Panthers got a little new wrinkle there. It looks like a type of RPO read
Man,
option.
and I like that. I love the option. So that's something else you can show. Other teams will have to worry about it on film.
One of the things I said the key to stopping our offense is watching the blocking back. In that situation right there, the blocking back was not near where the ball was, so that's a key breaker.
We got Tracy Page Smith. Let's go, Panthers. Glad to hear you back, Mr. Allen. Darling, I appreciate it.
Same play. Reed right off the center's left leg, and Panthers are just chewing up yardage in chunks down the field now. 6:05, right at 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Clinch still with that 35-7 lead.
We got Torrance Boone in DuPont watching. He don't miss, Tim. He watches every Friday. Anything to do with the Panthers on Creekbox, he watches.
Panthers started this drive on their own 12 after forcing a fumble. Turner got it to the Clinch 2, and then Clinch forced a fumble in.
We got Mr. Booth. He's been watching in Indiana.
I think that was might have been a busted play there because the backfield action just didn't look completely right there.
Tim, 45. Who's number 45 for the Panthers? I don't have him. And he's solid. He's thick.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to get with red on that. He's not on the roster. See him right there, man. He is a big kid. Is that
I think they may have changed his number.
Yeah, they did. And I can't remember who it was.
I see the roster.
We moved early there. I don't reckon they called it. Dorsey, did he get the first? Yeah, they're going to give it to him.
Close.
Hard licks in there.
On the carry, tackle made by David Morris.
I mean, some hard when they stood Dorsey up. He got the first, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're moving it back a little bit there, so.
Jimmy Andrews, 45, is Tyler Posley. We appreciate that, Jimmy.
Okay.
Tyler Posley, man, we appreciate that. I knew that, but I didn't remember what number he wore before he changed it. I want to see him run the ball one time. They use him as a blocking back all the time. Turner has 11 in the box. There's Grady again.
Running
if he
hard.
breaks it, boy, he run over one, Tim. Good hard running in there. Oh, and he was 71 to start the season, Tim. I appreciate that, Jimmy.
He is. He's right again. Getting underneath 4 minutes now. Panthers still with that 35-7 lead, grinding out a long drive.
Now, Tim, if the Panthers score here to take a 42-7 in the fourth quarter, will the clock run?
Yeah.
Now, does their coach have to agree to it, or it's mandatory?
Mandatory, 30.
All right.
30's a running clock.
I'm sure this will be the last possessions. If the Panthers score here, we'll start seeing a bunch of the B team players get in and start subbing. There's another one. Man, they got 11 in the box, Tim, and when you do that, when he breaks the line, it's 20, 30 yards.
Yeah, we're running that. We'll continue to run that lead option.
Oh, it's hard licks. Got another Rebel on the ground.
Clinch County's this is the most complete game I've seen them play, and extremely physical on the field, both teams. Extremely physical.
And Tim, man, it hadn't been near. You know, the Panthers, we started out the season with the first 3 wins doing great, but the last 2 or 3 has been kind of sloppy. This game has been, like you said, been one of the better games all year.
Well, when Axton County's field is set up where it's real spread out. They got a track around the field and a lot of ground from the sideline to the track.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah.
So the crowds are removed a pretty good ways from the field. So it's the end zones are real deep with the.
It ain't like the old field when you coached over there in Pearson. You can tell what kind of chili they had.
Yeah. the end that you there's a read and Tyler Posey pulled the option there. But the end where everybody dresses is probably from the back of the end zone to the dressing room. I bet you it's 100 yards at least.
Yeah.
So it's just a big spread out area. You don't feel the crowd noise much.
Michael Holland said Valdosta 14, Coffee 7, third quarter. That is a great game.
Yeah, Scratching Cats getting after it.
You reckon they'll crank that freight train up over there when Coffee scores? You remember Panthers went over there several years ago, and it was nothing to nothing going into the fourth. It ended up like 35.
Again, that option, and Michael Walker pulls it.
That's Moorhead.
Yeah, Moorhead. Yeah, Clinchers run that play a bunch. That must be a new one we're putting in. And read option where he reads the end crashes, he pulls it. Turner kind of called timeout there, Alan.
Are they going to get it?
Turner called timeout.
All right, man. We'll be back in just a second.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
We got Miss Ann Wales said, glad to hear you, Alan. Glad you're back. Man, I appreciate that, Miss Ann.
Shout out to Turner County fans, Turner County faithful that watching the game. It's a little bit of cool weather there. People bundling up. We just hadn't had any. Probably temperature-wise, it's not that cool, but we just hadn't had any, so it feels like it's a lot cooler. But
like Tom said, everybody's breaking out them new winter clothes, man, that you don't get to wear.
You can feel the dampness in the air from the rain that's in the vicinity. Hadn't made it here yet, but I don't think we're going to have to wait a whole lot longer to see it.
Panthers trying to punch it in again. Wing to the right. There he is, right up the middle, Tim.
Traywick running hard. Got down to about the 2, it looks like.
Now, Tim, what grade is he in?
I believe he's a senior, 13.
He is, yeah, running back, linebacker.
A gain of 7 on the play.
I think he transferred in from Johnson County over the summer.
He's a good-looking kid, too. Man, did you have a chance to watch Chancey last night?
I don't get ESPN.
Man, he played a great game.
I saw him. He played last week on ESPN, too, and had 7 or 8 tackles.
They were bragging on him. The announcers said that he was their best pass rusher on the team.
There we go, number 8, driving toward the goal line. The ball comes out, but I don't see any whistle. I guess they already said he crossed the goal line. Who was 8 there, Alan?
8 is Gordon. Juwan Gordon.
Yeah. I think he might have broken the plane, so that's going to make it 41-7 for the for the Panthers. Long, sustained drive. It started at their own 12.
Yeah, man, that's some kind of drives that you like, that you actually beat them up physically up front. The line has done a great job tonight.
I think it's probably over 400 yards in offense now.
Easy, yeah, man, easy. We're getting close to 5, Tim. We had 260 at the half, and I know we probably got another 200 here. So, oh, Robbins hooked it to the left just a little bit. That'll make it 41-7, Tim, and with that, we can take a short break, and we'll be right back.
For the best pizza and wings in town any day of the week, check out Huey's One Stop in Homerville. Drop by, fuel up, and let Mr. Nick Patel and staff serve you some mouth-watering pizza and wings that you won't soon forget. Or just take that favorite pizza and box of wings home. Call 912-487-2338 to order your pizza and wings every Friday night after the game. Huey's One Stop, 193 Church Street, Homerville.
All right, man, I want to give a shout-out to Miss Debbie and Larry Goss. They're watching from DuPont at Lake Verne. Go Panthers, and I'm sure Mr. Larry's getting ready to hunt in the morning. He probably hadn't missed an opening day since he was probably 10.
Probably hadn't missed many deer he shot at either.
Probably he don't. Opening day doesn't exist for him. He hunts anytime.
All right, now.
Yeah, I know. Shipes, we're just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, Robbins is going to kick. Panthers lead 41-7. Now, will the clock run in the fourth quarter, or will it start running now, Tim?
It's mandatory at the fourth.
Another good kick.
Robbins has really figured out how to. He's kicked the last 3 in the end zone.
I know it. Oh.
He's. I remember when he first came out kicking, when he was it's going to be his sophomore season.
He weighed about 115 pounds.
He had a hard time kicking the ball from 10 yards to 10 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't kick an extra point, and then he just worked hard at it.
Every day.
Worked hard at it. Went to some kicking camps, got some technique down, and he's a hard worker. So you can tell the hard work's paying off because first half he kicked the 50.
And he's going to get to go play college ball doing that.
52-yard field goal. It was good. It was long enough, but hit the upright.
Man.
Is it colleges looking at him?
Yeah, up in Middle
colleges?
Georgia, yeah.
LaGrange, I think, is what I heard was one of them.
That's right. That's one of them. Big Action Jackson, number 85 in. He's representing Maynard, Georgia.
The bustling metropolis of Maynard.
I guarantee you. Full-blooded Henderson. Sam, his brother, was a good ball player for the Panthers. So.
I saw Sam over in Pearson the other night. Sam's
man,
he's a big old boy.
Yeah, and man, he's lost about 40 pounds.
Yeah.
He's been working out.
Yeah, he's in good shape. He's good. Good looking. Always smiling Sam. Laughing and cackling.
Yeah, he'll smile now every time you see him. He's a good youngin'.
He is that.
Hard worker.
He's a good, solid boy. I don't know many daddies would be upset if their daughter brought Sam home. Very polite.
See the coaches for the Panthers, Chase and little Winston. Coach Tyson, they still out there coaching them up.
Coach,
yeah.
I'm not familiar with
him. Man, he is a great coach. I forget his name, Tim. I've been out so long. But you want to talk about probably one of the best linebackers coach that Panthers have had ever. Then the kids love him. Another good pass there.
Once good
Tim,
roll
by
out.
Blanks.
That kid's a good-looking quarterback. Just
for a freshman, you're right. Here in a couple of years, he's going to be something to see.
Yeah, he looks like he's lanky now. Looks like he's going to be a good-sized kid.
He's 6 foot now as a freshman, so he's going to be about 6'4" probably.
According to this, linebacker coach is Vince Davis.
Yeah, I couldn't.
He does a good job with his kids. I watched him at practice the other day. He's very, very knowledgeable. Explains it to the kids in a way that they can easily take it in.
And see, he played, so it's easy for him to coach. There he is. He's not going to get sacked. Another hard throw and got it. Oh, knocked it away.
I thought we might get a holding call because we had watched the left tackle. Look at him.
Yeah. They had Big Craig. He wasn't going to get it. I took two of them to get it down at number 73, and he weighs 240, and 52 weighs 320. So they were holding Craig down.
Well, if you match it for Craig, doesn't have the weight advantage.
That's right. Well, Tim, if we can make it, it's took 5 minutes. We're still at 42 seconds to go in the third. The money down, 3rd and 1 here.
Run the draw.
Oh, and he got it. Good job there. Panthers tried to hold him out, but it was just a good hard run, Tim.
Yeah. You could Turner County looks like they were running out of gas.
Yeah. A lot of their kids are going both ways. We got another one down.
A very physical game. Very physical.
Maybe it's just a cramp. They're going to get him up. Is that number 6 again? Is that Stevens, the running back? He has played. No, that is him. He went out earlier a while ago, Tim. I think he'll probably be done tonight. Because now every game, if they'd have won tonight, it would have set up the region championship with them and Irwin.
Yeah.
So they're ranked 10th, so they've got to win a game or two more to get in the playoffs. Next Friday, I think the Panthers travel to Lanier County. And that's like you said earlier, Tim, Lanier's good this year. They've been putting points on the board.
They have. I've heard a lot of good things coming out of their program that the coach is doing over there.
All right, here comes Blanks. He's backing up. He's going to throw that long ball down. And, did he intercept it?
Inbounds or not?
Yep. They got it.
Give it to him. So that ball hung in the air just a little too much.
Yeah.
Receiver couldn't let the defender get inside position.
And that is Perry, note number 20 for the Panthers. Tim, that is Keyshawn Talbert.
Flip. He's a little basketball player.
Yeah, and he can dribble now.
Yeah.
He is all them Talbert's good. His little sister's going to be good when she gets up there. All right, 10 seconds to go here in the third. Panthers lead 41-7. I know Turner, man, they've got to be tired. It's not that bad a ride, Tim, but they got here about 4:30 today. They've been here all day, right around 5 o'clock. So.
I talked to their head coach for the game. He's a heck of a nice guy. I say kid, he's a young fella.
All right, there's the snap. We got a sub in. That's number 15. Good hard lick out there. Number 15, Tim, is Antrez Holden for the Panthers.
Okay, Antrez,
he is a senior.
He is. He's worked hard the last 2 or 3 years.
All right, Tim, I guess we can go to another
break,
break,
we got quarter
man.
change here.
All right, we'll go to one. There's Shipes. Ain't that? Yeah, he'll be
Jerry
busy
J's
tomorrow.
Hog and Bones in Homerville is the restaurant for any time of day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or that special holiday meal. From pancakes to pulled pork and chicken salad to ribeye steak, Jerry J's Hog and Bones has the best food and service around. Oh yeah, and don't forget our great catering service. Go Panthers!
All right, Daniel's trying to get it right over here, man. We want to remind everybody, Tim, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, man, and that way we can find out where you're watching from, and it adds to our list and get our numbers up. That means a lot to Creek Box.
Well, the more numbers we get too, the advertisers helps us attract more advertisers. So help us, and without them, we wouldn't be here. So we certainly appreciate everything they do. Yeah, it looks like we got some wholesale changes.
Yeah, man, I got to get the roster because these kids, they practice hard all week. I'm going to try to get their names in. I can see right now 36, Eddie Sutton. He's a freshman. And he's going to get the ball and run. Look at there, Tim. He'll pick up 5, 6, 7 yards.
Good job by the offensive line there.
Number 59's in the game. That is Caravana Lee. Am I pronouncing that? I'm probably butchering it up. We got number 44, Keyshawn Crumity. Crumity, is that how you pronounce that? 76. Tommy Montgomery.
74.
And 74, that is DeMonte Massey.
44.
44 is Keyshawn Crumity, is that right? Ooh, good hard lick.
26, I think that's a little moat in there. Well, good shot of the crowd there.
There's Adam and Sambo.
Yeah.
There's Miss Carla. Wade's watching at the house. He don't miss. There's Chase's lovely wife, Brooklyn.
Mama.
Yep, there's Coach Tyson's mama and his wife. Still got a lot of fans in here, Tim. And all right, the Panthers will punt for the first time. 28 is Gus Bryant. He's your gunner on that end over there, it looks like. And that is Robbins punting.
Right.
Good snap, man.
Nice high punt. Fair catch called for.
Good job.
Handled it about the 16.
Gus was all over him down there.
Turner County has set up shop at their own 16. Trailing the Panthers 41-7.
And the clock is running, Tim. You're right. So there's been some great football over there on the other side of that fence played. You hear me?
Right out here in front of the trailer. Right over here in front of the trailer. I don't know if there's anything better you play on Sunday than what
man, that's where I learned to play football, was behind the bleachers at Sessions Field over there.
It was Pee Wee Midget night, so we had a big turnout.
We didn't have a ball. We took them paper cups and put about 10 together and crunched them, or a pine cone.
That's right.
And it was one against everybody.
Wasn't no teams.
No, there wasn't no teams.
If you had the ball, you were it.
Yep. If you could make it to the other end of the bleachers, you scored.
Either you were it or you got lit.
That's
up,
right.
One of the two.
Hey, that Blanks is going to throw a little screen out there, Tim, and he'll pick up 2 or 3 yards.
Some changes on defense as well. There's
Big
Action Jackson.
Yeah, on the tackle, number 42. Let's see who that is. That is Amarin McCray. Big 74's in there for the Panthers. DeMonte. Peterson's still in. Gus is in, number 28. 19 for the Panthers. That is Kenneth Jefferson. Back up the pass. Jackson got a little bit of pressure on him. Oh, good catch, Tim.
He came down with it.
Man, what a catch. Number 13 for Turner, and that is Clark with the reception. Number 20 for the Panthers Talbert was in good position.
He just Talbert gave up some size. He's not very tall. The other boy just reached up and was able to spear down the air above Talbert's hands.
Moten, number 26, playing corner for the Panthers. Oh, Austin saying, man, Daddy's going to get on me after the game. So that'll move them up 5 yards. It'll be first and 5. I guess they stopped the clock on a penalty, Tim.
I suppose. He'll crank it back here pretty quick. It's rolling now again. Probably stopped it just to move the chains.
Lexi says it feels good to hear us back on Creek Box again. She's enjoyed watching over there. There it goes, Tim. Good scramble. Be careful there. I knew that was coming. That was uncalled for. Yeah. That was on 19 for the Panthers. Kenneth Jefferson. He was. It could have been worse. You're going to get that call when you're up 41-7.
Yeah, that's just a young player trying to get over there and get into action. And
that's right, man.
That's how he learns from those things.
Yeah, again, I want to thank everybody for the prayers and everything for Lexi. She's getting better every day. So many people called. Man, it's just all prayers. make a difference. You know, one thing, if I could tell anybody, you know, you don't know what tomorrow brings, so you know, got to make sure you're prayed up and tell everybody you love them.
That's
so
right.
That's what matters. All right, Blanks is rolling again, Tim. No man's land. Oh, Big Jackson down there.
All on the ground.
And Moten, Jackson and Moten over there tying him up. They got there about the same time, and the ball come out, but I think Turner stayed on it, didn't they, Tim?
Yeah, I believe so.
Clock running. We're under 8 minutes now. Jackson, good pressure there for the Panthers. That big 72 for Turner, boy, he's grown now. 6'2", 305.
Big old biscuit.
He is. Blanks is going to
out.
roll. Got him out. Oh, Tim, boy, that was a pretty pass. It would have been a first down right at it.
Sure would have.
He's had a couple of them tonight, just dropped.
Yes. He's done a good job to elude the rush.
Yeah, he has yet to be sacked by the Panthers, so. And he just picked up a good 10 yards on that scramble a while ago. 3rd and 14. Turner still, you like to see a team still fight, Tim, down 41-7. You know, there's no quit in them.
Yeah.
Blanks looking over. Another pass. Oh, we're going to get Jackson up in the air. Good job faking it. And look at there, Tim. What a play.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. That's number 6. Man, look how he got Jackson up in the air. Threw it and he got 1 foot down. That's all you need, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah. Just anything in high school. Any part of your body.
And I think that is Jones for Turner on the TD reception, and that's going to make it 41-13 with 5:57 to go. Boy, that was pretty. Snap, he'll put it down, and it's going to be good, Tim.
Yeah. 2 good kickers for Class A tonight.
Yeah, and one's left-footed. He's, you know, it looks odd, but he does a good job. He get it up and across. 41-14. Now the clock will still run, won't it, Tim? I mean, it's. You would think once they started it, that would be an advantage for the team that's coming back. It would. You can see everybody's pinked out tonight, Tim, in honor of breast cancer.
That's right.
Cheerleaders doing a great job. And it's just 9:49. Hey, if y'all know the score of Valdosta again, give us another.
Or any other one.
Yeah, of any other ones, let us know.
Play and any other ones. Any other region scores. Irwin and Lanier. So the cheerleaders, they're taking a break in action. They work hard every game. They
Greg and Jennifer's watching from Jacksonville. Go Panthers. Sean, I think Clinch County has some of the prettiest cheerleaders in the state, Tim.
They do. And most polite also.
Yeah.
Parents done a good job with them. Teach them the right way.
Tiffany Griffith says cheerleaders are looking great. And she is right. Well, Tim's he going to kick it deep? Or are you going to go ahead and start trying to onside it here?
Well.
You can't stop them. They hadn't been able to stop the running game for the Panthers all game. It looks like he's going.
He's lining up that way.
Yeah.
Pooching it. That dead spot. We've seen
Get on it, Perry Williams. He's bobbling it around this dope. Then they try to take it from one another. Tim, I think the greatest onside kicker I've ever seen in Class A was Savannah Christian.
Absolutely.
You remember that?
Absolutely.
I mean, he could kick it, and it would bounce off the turf and then go up.
And that was back when the rule was.
Yeah, that's different now. Is that right?
You could not, yeah.
Oh, you could kill them. You had the runners going down the field that did nothing but try to wipe them out.
Yeah.
And that's all they did every time they got the ball. Every time they scored, they did an onside kick. And I know we had a time practicing, getting ready for that. I still think they got one or two when we played them in the championship up there. They did a great job. Jamie Williams, shout out to number 10, Perry. Mama loves you. Roll, Red, roll. Panthers backed up on their own 5-yard line. I thought he was going to try to throw it, Tim, for a minute.
I'm not sure that was designed to be a pass.
That's number 36. Who is that? Let's get some of these young kids out here. That is Eddie Smith.
Eddie Smith, that's Fred Tiller's half-brother.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, he's just a freshman.
Remember Eddie from the elementary school.
Number 61 for the Panthers is in, and that is Ben Crosby. He's going to be a big kid,
he
man.
Is now. Ben works hard, too.
Tommy Montgomery's in. See 12 here. It's Anthony Johnson.
That's his brother played here a couple years ago.
Zebulon, okay. Well, they backed the Panthers up. I guess he was down. We're going to run off tackle again. Oh, we almost we're going to have another hold. Our helmet come off. It must have been
maybe
hands to the face, maybe. Whoo, number 52 is grown now. See, now Turner hadn't taken none of the starters out. That's why it looks. All these kids in for the Panthers are freshmen and sophomores. 52 Barnes is 6'1", 320, and our line probably don't average that, Tim, all of them together.
Penalty's a personal foul.
Old Frankie said he's going to bed to get his beauty sleep. He's probably done had his ice cream, getting ready. Go to bed. He's got an early game tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Better change that T-shirt. You know he's got ice cream on.
That's right. Oh, Tim, Michael Holland said it's Valdosta 28, Coffee 7 now, middle of the fourth quarter, so Coffee's cranking it up. Our Valdosta's cranking it up, I'm sure.
They're scratching cats. They got a real good offense this year.
Man,
real
that
good.
quarterback is
He's a big old kid. I don't realize he's that big. They say he's about 6'4".
Now, is he a senior, Tim?
Yeah, that's the head coach's son.
So I'm sure he's going to go somewhere and play.
And then Valdosta lost their best receiver week of the Wintersville Classic. He tore his ACL.
Joey Rich said Irwin 41, Lanier nothing. That's a final.
Well, Irwin County was kind of special. We know that.
Yeah. I mean, they're just so good up front, Tim.
Yeah, they are. Well, they got some kids.
Defensive line that can.
They got some kids that can run to them.
Yeah.
Ben yards.
I guess we got a timeout. The clock will stop. Panthers going to punt again. It's 2nd and 7. Turner must have called a timeout, Tim.
The penalty is a personal foul against the Panthers.
Coach Rance over there getting the B-team men. Looks like we might be punting here. Is Zach coming on the field? Yep. Excuse me. Well, Tim, you got to run the mail route tomorrow, brother?
Yes, sir.
You going in your truck? Well, that dirt road's going to be muddy now.
If it's impassable, I just hold the mail till Monday. I don't want to get stuck, so.
Because the rain is here. I don't think it's raining yet, but all day. He said we could get up to 5 inches.
Well, I hope not.
You and me both. I mean, we need the rain, but we don't need it all at once.
I saw for this area, I think they backed
what are we doing?
Down about 1.5 inches.
They going to let us kick off down here, Tim? What is this? We didn't score. I've never seen this.
We're going the other way. Was it a safety?
Well, Well, it's 41 to 40. Yeah, it was. It's 40. How did they get us? I didn't know he got a say. Oh, we had a holding in the end zone. Had a penalty.
Why did we kick him? Why did we kick off from the 20?
I guess we had a 15-yard penalty also.
I guess. So.
He's going to try to get to the sideline.
Yeah, because it's now 41 to 16.
So apparently when he did hands to the face, the kid was still in the end zone. Is that how that works?
Wow.
Because he picked up 4 or 5 yards. It must have been he was in the end zone. I don't know. I had never seen that. So Ware County is 14, Statesboro 7 in the fourth quarter, Tim.
Jason Strickland.
Yep.
Clinch County product, head coach of the
He's doing pretty good over there. I think they like him, man. He's
done well everywhere he's been. So
he started out in Charlton, didn't he, Tim?
His assistant's first head coach. His first head coaching job was at good gracious, I can't believe I can't remember that.
Middle Georgia somewhere up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Bridget Gainey says, "Great job, Panther mascot." All right, darling. Big Montgomery at nose guard. He was going to give him 5. He said, well, just hang on. I'm going to give you 10 here in just a second. They're going to run a reverse
pass. Another left-hander.
Good coverage. Oh, we got a penalty. I was just shocked that he was on him.
A little early. Flip was a little early, but
Talbert stayed with him. But like you say, man, he's about 5'7", so he's got to fight for every inch. That'll stop the clock again, Tim. Razzle-dazzle there. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. Turner's trying to make it look a little better in the paper tomorrow morning. Wilcox 42, Charlton County nothing. Boy, that ain't happened in a long time, has it?
No, I think Charlton's going to go 1-9 this year is what everybody thinks.
I'd have never dreamed that. Which they are in that rebuilding mode. He's got a little bit of time. We get through. Oh, there's a good interception, Tim.
Who's that pick? Was that Perry?
Is that 10? Yep, Perry Williams. Good job, man. He got up high and snatched it out of the sky. That would have been a touchdown there, Tim.
Yeah, Perry's really come a long way this year.
And he is. What grade is Perry in? He's a junior.
Yeah.
We got a sideline, I think. One of the coaches or something. They must have been a block in the back. They didn't. Now, and it could be sideline warning. That's just a warning to start with. Joey Rich says, don't worry about it. Wilcox will get theirs next Friday night in Irwin at homecoming. That ought to be a pretty good game, though, now. Irwin's going to beat them up front, but now Wilcox got some athletes now.
If it's cool weather and they don't tire out, it's going to be a little more than whatever our county thinks.
Oh, I know they were up by 11 here. You and Tom, man, that was a great game.
They got tired in the heat. We may not have been able to pull that one out. It surely made a difference.
And Wilcox only has a couple of losses, I think, on the year. Us and one more. So that was a block in the back. No, the penalty, I guess, is on the sideline, Tim. I didn't catch what it was. It was 2 penalties. That's 30 yards in penalties. Austin said unsportsmanlike.
First down and 10 on the 29-yard line.
Hewitt James says, good job, boys. Holland says, Colquitt County 20, Camden County 17 in the fourth. Boy, that's a good game, ain't it, Tim?
Yeah, that coach that Camden County's got is very, very highly recommended from North Georgia.
Well, he's done a good job to turn that program around because it had fell off the map.
Yeah. Number 15 there.
And that is Holden. They're going to run. Got 35 in the game. That is Demetrius Magby.
Wonder if that
He's got to be kin to Damon. Got to be.
Well, and remember we had a Demetrius Magamy that played back in 01.
We sure did. Sure did.
He was a big defensive tackle for us, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time ago, but I
It
believe that's
has.
right.
Jalen Prester, number 29's in the game.
That was Magamy's year. Was the first year we made it to the Dome.
Mm-hmm.
We beat number 3 Claxton on the road. Then
Over there at the Pecan Grove.
Then went to Athens Academy and beat the number 2 team. Then we went to Buford. Went to the Dome to play Buford.
I mean, that was a great game.
15 to 8.
Just run out of gas.
15 to 8. Yeah,
That was Eddie Smith just run there, Tim. Good job. 81, Demarius Magby. So they've got 81, you got Demarius Magby, and 35 is Demetrius Magby.
getting close to a minute left, 41-16. Clinch is going to come away with a victory tonight and get ready to go to
Well,
Lanier.
Tim, are you going to do any interviews after the game?
No, by the time I got out there, everybody would probably be gone. I talked to Coach Tyson at halftime, and probably don't need to talk to Turner County coach.
Coach Tyson was pretty satisfied with the first half.
He was. He's probably one of the most complete halves we've put together. And he was thrilled. He said that's one thing. And last week was open week across the region for everybody, and he said that was something they've stressed during open week, to be more physical, take control of the game up front.
And they've done it tonight.
The offensive line's done a very good job. Backs run hard. It was just a complete effort.
Well, Tim, they might get one more playoff. Ooh, come in hard.
20 seconds.
Oh, man, that's going to take a roll back, and that was a 5, 6, 7, 8 yard punt.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, we're going
to do it right there. The clock's running, and we're going to wind this baby up and put a bow on it.
And, man, we are going to Lanier County Friday. Y'all be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Tim, I've enjoyed it, brother. It felt good to be back on a regular Friday night, man. And
Panthers go to 6-1.
6-1. We're trying to go to 7-1 next week. God bless everybody. Lexi, I'll see you in the morning, baby. We love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
You're watching Backroad Sports on Creekbox TV.